And we are back. It's actually been, when you guys get this video, it'll have been 15 days since the last Fate video, because the last Fate video was a day early, and then there wasn't a Fate video last week. However, next week, we will be doing 2 Fate videos, so we will be caught back up. As of next Friday, we will be caught back up to where we should be in Fate. So we have our normal Friday video, and then I don't know if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, but either Monday or Tuesday will be the next Fate video, and then Friday, again, will be Fate as per normal, and we'll be all caught up with where we should have been with Fate. But you guys had to wait quite a while for this Fate episode. I'm recording it Wednesday morning, 2 days before it's going to drop. Very excited for more Fate. It's been a little while, like I said. It's been 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks for me. Obviously, we had a lot of stuff happening, and of course, the last thing that happened was actually, I think, one of the best scenes of the entire game, which was, you know, what that conversation with Archer was fantastic. It was finally the proper meeting of Archer and Emiya, and it was really cool. There's a lot that happened in the last episode, but I'm very excited, and I'm very curious where this is gonna go. We have now met almost all the servants. We've met most of the, yeah, we've met almost all the servants. We're up to February 7th, so we're on the 8th day. Sword and Magic 2. At this point, you know, we are pretty set. Now, while we don't have specifics, like on Noble Phantasms, we have met Assassin, or Kojiro. We still have not met Caster. We've met Rider, obviously, and these 3. So we've actually met every servant besides Caster. And on the Master side, we're still a little short, because we are short Lancer's Master, we're short Caster entirely, Assassin's Master, and Berserker's well, not Berserker's Master, we know that's Ilia, but the point is we don't know Caster, Assassin, and Lancer's Masters. So we still need to meet 3 Masters. We've only met Rin, Shirou, Ilia, and Shinji. Very curious to see where this goes, but yeah, it's been pretty exciting, and I think things are gonna get crazy. Maybe not in this episode, but I think we're a couple episodes away from, I think, things getting really crazy, and maybe us beating a servant, actually beating someone potentially. But we'll have to see how it goes, because I can't imagine Emi is gonna be able to do all that much, even with all this training. So I'm really curious how Nazu's gonna like write this story, to be completely honest.
行ってくるね、シロ。今日はお土産買ってきてあげるからおとなしくしてるのよ。
Damn, actually skipping breakfast today. That's crazy. Fujine goes to work, waving goodbye.
私も行くわ。今日はうちに寄ってくるから遅くなるけど、夕飯までには戻るから。留守中、警察のことはしないようにね。
No promises, but based on the title of this chapter or this day, I'll just say the title of this day, because like basically each chapter is each day, I think is how it's meant to be, so I think either one works, but based on the title of this day, it doesn't seem like we're going to be doing a lot. It's just Sword and Magic 2, so we'll practice with Saber and then finish the day by practicing with Tosaka.
さて
The time is just past 7:30. I was able to send them off without delay, so there's only one thing to do now.
さあ昨日の続きだ道場に行こうセイバー
すぐに鍛錬を始めるのですか？朝食をとったばかりですし、少し間を取るべきではないでしょうか。
心配は無用だよ飯の後すぐ動けるぐらいには鍛えてあるし今朝はパン食だっただろあんなんで胃がもたれるほど不健康な生活は送ってないぞ
Yeah, if we just had toast, I think we're fine. That's why we skipped breakfast.
シローがいいというのでしたら、 私は構いませんが。
Fair enough.
なら問題なし。いいから行こう。どうやったらセイバーに人たち浴びせられるか、一晩考えた成果を見せてやるから。
I hope he pulls that off. I have my doubts, but it's very reminiscent of Hunter x Hunter, the ball test. I'm blown to the ground along with my defending Shinai, not fully able to dodge Saber's counterattack. The hand holding my Shinai is numb. It was a counterattack received after charging into her with all my might, trying to overpower her. Naturally, I'll drop my Shinai and fall on my butt.
くそ、今のはうまくいったと思ったんだけどな。
シロはその判断が甘い。いいですか？シロが捨て身になったところでサーバントは倒せません。勝ち気なのはいいですが、それも相手を見てください。
Yep.
そうは言うけど、受けに回ってたらいつかはやられるだろ。チャンスがあるならこっちから攻め込まないと。
その通りですが、シロはそのチャンスの生かし方を理解していません。捨て身で仕掛けるのならば、それにふさわしい好機を待つべきです。
That's actually really good advice.
言われるまでもない。セイバー、さっき少しだけよそ見をしただろう。セイバーがそんなヘマをやるなんて一日で一回あるかないかだから、ここが勝負どころだって踏んだんだが。
Fair enough.
とっさにその判断ができたのは評価しますが、今のはあえて作った隙です。
Yeah, I'm baiting your ass, bitch.
この程度では動じないだろうと期待して視線をそらしたのですが、まさか一直線に踏み込んでくるとは思いませんでした。
なんか人が悪いぞ。素人をからかってもいいことないぞ。
I mean, she's legitimately testing you in every situation, essentially.
からかってなどいません。こちらで仕掛けた策であれ、好きである以上は多少のリスクを負います。
And that's also fair.
もっとも視線をそらした程度のリスクと、捨て身で突進してくるシロのリスクは計りにかけるまでもありませんが。
And that is also fair.
要するに小さな隙は静かにつけってことか。大振りだとせっかくのチャンスを逃す、じゃなくて隙の度合いに見合った行動を取れって言いたいのか。
はい。ですから後期の大小の読み分けをしっかりしてください。
Yeah, no, that feels like actual good advice.
ですが昨日よりは格段に生き死にの境界線には鋭敏になっていますね。危険を察知する感覚が身についてくれば、誰と戦い何を打つべきかはおのずと絞られてきますから。
No, I'm glad we're doing this, even if we still gotta get through to Shirou that he really should let Saber fight, and maybe there will come a moment where he has to try, but it has to be like very selective, or just a situation where like Saber's totally fucked and they go after you, obviously. Saber comments happily. If I'm not imagining things, she might be happy that her student has improved a bit.
そろそろ休憩時間ですね。水を汲んできましょうか、シロ。
ああ、水ならいいよ。夜間持ってきたからそれで飲む。
I pulled my tired body over to the wall. I wipe my sweat off with the towel I prepared and drink the water out of the kettle. I exhale. For 3 hours since I saw Fujine and Tosaka out, I've been fighting Saber. As usual, Saber doesn't explain anything and I don't ask anything as we cross swords. It's a match with pretty much no chance of my victory, but my body moves better the more I fight Saber. I'm not hoping to improve my fighting techniques. This is just letting my body, not my mind, get used to battle. But it's still better than doing nothing, and since I don't have anything, I'll be of no use unless I train this one aspect. When the time comes for me to face a master, if I am thinking about how to fight, then that'll surely prove fatal. But yes, thinking about fighting masters is a lot more valid, I would say. Because that is something you might have a real chance against.
セイバーはやっぱり汗一つかいてないか。
I feel down, but I won't be able to catch up to her in a day or two. Saber was resting her body, sitting Japanese style like yesterday. It's a waste just sitting here absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I'll talk to her. Alright then. Ooh. Okay, so I have been told that I should just pick the one I want to pick, and that and this. These do actually affect something. So I'm just going to pick the ones I want, and we're not going to read all of them. I thought what I could do is save the one I want to pick for last, but I figure we can save some time and get a little further in here. Yeah, we gotta go about Saber before she became a servant. A super move even a monkey could understand. That sounds so funny, but we're just kind of rehashing sauce here. Before she became a servant. I wonder what Saber was like when she was alive as a human. Saber is so beautiful, and I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. No.
Saber, 以前はどんなやつだったんだろう?
I get curious and I accidentally speak my mind.
はい。何か言いましたか、シロ？
いや、セイバーはどんなやつだったのか想像してただけだ。別にセイバーの使命を知りたいんじゃなくて、どういう生活を送ってたのかなって。
はあ。私がどういう人間だったかですか。
Yeah, what can you tell us potentially?
おかしなことに関心を持つのですね、シロは。
迷惑だったら聞き流してくれ。単に思いついただけなんだ。セイバーはセイバーのサーバントだけど、サーバントになる前はもっと違った人間だったんじゃないかって。
Sure, I mean that makes sense. Yes. I think that she might have led a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. No, again though, that doesn't make any sense because she wouldn't have become Saber.
それはありえないと思います。サーバントになったからといって性格が変わるわけではないし、私は生まれた時から剣を与えられた騎士ですから、あなたの言うような違った私は存在しなかった。
That's fair.
うわ、じゃあ昔からそんなにきつい性格してたのか、セイバー。
Of course she did.
そりゃ大変だ。俺、周りの人たちに同情するかも。
What the fuck?
それはどういう意味でしょうか。
Yeah, I think we might have seen this dialogue. It sounds familiar.
私は厳しくはありますが、周りに強要した覚えなどありません。
嘘つけ。今日の特訓ぶりでな、セイバーが情け容赦ないやつだって思い知った。見ろ、このミミズバレ。人がちょっと間違えただけで危機として打ち込んでくるんだから、この鬼教官。
Damn, I wouldn't call her a devilish instructor, though. That might be asking for a real beating.
私は喜んでなどいません。
Aww.
シロには申し訳ありませんが、厳しくしなければ鍛錬にならないでしょう。
How unusual. It's really surprising for Saber to make that kind of an expression.
何ですかその目は。いきなり黙り込むのは卑怯だと思います。
いや、セイバーがそういう風に怒るのが意外でびっくりした。
そうですか。私としては思ったことを主張しただけなのですが。
It's a good thing, though.
だからかな。セイバー、あんまり自分の感情で話さないじゃないか。
Yeah.
だから今のは新鮮だった。
Yeah, that's fair.
そうでしょうか。私は自分の信念に基づいて行動しているつもりですが。
Sure, that makes sense.
だからそれはセイバーの気持ちじゃなくて考えだろ。そうじゃなくて素直に思ったままのことをあんまり話さないじゃないか、セイバーは。
Well, I think in a lot of cases she feels like there's no need for her to do that. It's doubly so given that she is playing the role of servant in this situation.
それは当然です。私に求められるものは個人としての意見ではなく立場としての意見ですから。それは今も昔も変わらない。
And I think given that she was a knight, she can compartmentalize that very well.
私はセーバーのサーバントとしてシロを守る。
Yeah.
そのため以外のことを口にするべきではないし、考える必要もないでしょう。
それはそうだけど、 それじゃあセイバーがつまらないだろう。セイバーには役割があるんだろうけど、それにかかりきることはないんじゃないか。セイバーにだって自分のやりたいことがあるんだから。
I mean, she already lived her life. This is just another chance of sorts.
ですから私のやるべきことはシロを守ることです。ただでさえマスターとして未熟だというのに、私の言うことも聞かず戦おうとするあなたをこうして鍛えているのではありませんか。
いや、そういうことじゃないんだけど、まあセイバーがそう言うならいいか。
It seems Saber is softer and cheerful right now, so I don't want to ruin this calm mood by continuing this conversation. Yeah, let's get back to the training. Before I realize it, it's noon.
お昼時ですね、シロ。
Do we want to go out and meet Ilia again?
ああ、昼時だな。
We confirm this to each other as both our stomachs growl.
飯にしよう。セイバーは何か食べたいものはあるか？
私は特にシロが用意してくれる食事ならおおむね満足しています。
Aw. Saber's expression is a bit strange. Well, it helps that she's not nagging like Tosaka.
じゃあ買い出しに行ってくる。昨日と同じくらいに帰ってくるから今に行っててくれ。
はい、期待しています、シロ。
Sounds like a plan. Who are we gonna run into this time? I decided to try making shrimp dumpling, which I have wanted to try making for a while. Honestly, that doesn't sound... I mean, like, it's probably pretty good, but that's not something that, like, I would go out of my way to make, I don't think. It's a dish that's a bit larger than takoyaki, and it's really hot and tasty.
マスタードも買ったし、3時のお茶受けも OK と。
Put the groceries into the bicycle cart. Oh yeah, I met Ilia here yesterday.
あいついないな。
No, she's got other stuff going on today. No, it would be a problem if she was here every day, but not having her here is rather disappointing. We get it. You're trying to hide the fact that secretly, despite the fact that you're fucking like every bitch, you're actually just a disgusting lolicon. Ilia is cute though, so you know. I'm just kidding. I haven't told Saber or Tosaka that I met Ilia yesterday. Because Ilia didn't seem like an enemy, I was hesitant to tell them about her.
まさかな。昨日いたからって今日もいるって話でもない。
So I get on the bike and... Ooh. Ooh, this is actually a hard one. I kind of want to visit the park. Let's take the long way home. It's about a 5-minute detour, and we said that we'd be home around the same time, and we got detoured quite a bit by Ilia, so... This is just like a whim, so I shouldn't have to worry about excuses. We're gonna find Ilia. I stopped the bicycle. I enter the park with the groceries still in the bicycle cart.
なんで?
Why is it like this? It was just a whim. Inside the park I passed, thinking it would be nice if I could meet her again. There she is. Is the figure of a silver-haired girl. Doesn't seem like she notices me. I can leave right now if I want to, but if I was going to do such a thing, I wouldn't have come by this park in the first place. Oops.
エリア。誰？いや、誰も何もシロだけど。
シロ、本当に?
Yep, it's me, Shirou. I'm totally not visiting you in a child's, like, playground every single day in the middle of the day when I'm skipping school. There is nothing weird going on here, everybody. Don't look.
なんだよ、驚くことか。ここは商店街の近くなんだから通りかかることだってあるだろう。イリアの方こそなんだって今日も公園にいるんだよ。昨日もそうだけど暇なのか、イリアって。
I mean, she's clearly here for the Holy Grail War. She's not from Japan or anything, so Yeah, I mean, what would she have to do outside of fight?
うん、実はそうなの。あんまりやることがないから遊びに来たんだけど、セラはシローには会っちゃダメだって。どうせもうすぐ殺しちゃうんだから、シローと遊んでも楽しくないって言うのよ。
Damn!
いや、それは。
Whoa. I don't know how to answer that. She just said something that really troubles me.
けど私、それは違うと思うわ。だって、シローといると楽しいもの。だからね、ここにいたらシローに会えるかなって思って、ずっと待ってたの。
That's both adorable and kind of sad.
うん。シローが来てくれてよかった。
ちょっと待て。まさかとは思ったけど、本当に俺を待ってたのか、イリア。
そうだよ。
ん？
ずっと前からね、シローが来たらいいなって思ってたんだから。
And not that type of came, you fucking weirdo, Shirou.
バカ、寒いのは苦手なんだろ。俺に用があるならうちまで。まずいか。セイバーと鉢合わせたら問答無用で戦いになる。
True.
いや、それにしたって他に色々あるだろう。昨日みたいに商店街にいれば俺を見つけられただろうし。
それはダメなんだ。私から会っちゃダメなんだもん。昨日の
Wow!
は1回だけの反則なの。
Is that a fucking meta fucking comment?
だから今日はシローが来てくれそうな場所で待つことにして、こうして見事成功したのでありました。
That felt like an oddly meta comment that she just made. That was a one-time only cheat, so I just waited where you might come. Saying so happily, Ilia takes a few steps as if dancing. Her swaying silver hair makes her look like a real winter fairy.
それは分かったけどな。なんだって俺に会いに来たんだよ。いや、昨日程度の話でいいんなら付き合うけど。
別に今日は何でもないよ。シローに会えればいいなって思っただけだし。
Wow.
私たちは敵同士だもの。聖杯戦争が終わりそうになったら殺しに来てあげるから、その時一緒にお話ししよう。
I mean, I am looking forward to our confrontation down the line, Ilia. She says it so innocently. That unsuitability is unbearable. It's not because I'm going to be killed, I just don't think being a master suits her.
イリア、それは本当にお前がしたいことなのか。お前は本当に自分から聖杯戦争なんてものに首を突っ込んだのか。
そうだよ。おじいさまの言いつけだもの。
Well, I mean...
私はアインツベルンの中で一番マスターに向いてるおっきな聖杯の持ち主なんだから。
Wait, you have the Holy Grail?
それはおじいさまってやつの言いなりってことじゃないのか。イリアは自分の意思でマスターになったんじゃないだろう。
そうだったかな。よく思い出せないけど、私は生まれた時からマスターだったよ。だから戦うのは当たり前なんだって。
This really is weird, though. It does bring up a very interesting... Like, conceptually, the idea of having a master like Ilia is very interesting. And there's a lot of ways that they could approach this that could... Like, this could... I feel like her character could turn in a lot of different directions, and I'm very curious how she's going to be written. I think she's one of the most interesting characters moving forward, because I think she's one of the hardest ones to read, whereas I feel like most of the other potatoes, I think, are pretty easy to read that we've met. But to be fair, we really haven't met any of the masters other than, again, Shinji, Rin, and Shirou.
それは違う。人から言われて戦うんならやめろ。
Damn.
そもそもイリアにはこんな殺し合いは似合わない。
命乞いをしてるってわけじゃなさそうね。
She got all smug, but was like, doesn't look like you're scared.
お兄ちゃんたら本気で私のこと心配してるんだ。
Uh-oh.
そうだよ。他のやつはともかく、 お前みたいなのが戦うのは嫌なんだ。できるならマスターを辞めておとなしくしていてほしい。
Damn.
そうね。シローが私のサーバントになってくれるならやめてもいいよ。そうすればシローを殺さなくてよくなるもの。
If you'll be my servant, bro. Girl is actually like trying to have sex with you. What the fuck? Because we all know that the servant's just the start. And the only thing you can hope for is that she waits like... By the way, this girl is supposed to be 18, by the way. We've watched the intro. I like the intro at the beginning of the episode where it says, after it says type moon.
何言ってんだお前。サーバントになれって意味分かって言ってるのか。
Oh, she means it in every sense and more than you're even thinking, bro. No, first of all, I can't substitute for Berserker.
俺は戦いをやめろって言ってるんだ。サーバントを捨てろって言ってるのに、なんだって俺までイリアの使い魔にならなくちゃいけないんだよ。
使い魔じゃないよ。サーバントだってば。
Yeah, she did say servant, even with the capital S.
いつも一緒にいてくれるのがサーバントなんでしょ。だからシローはそばにいてくれるだけでいいんだよ。
Damn, she's like, all you have to do is pick my route, bitch. Hold on. Could it be Ilia?
一つ聞くが、サーバントってなんだ、イリア。
私のものなんでしょ。いつもそばにいてくれてイリアを守ってくれる人だっておじいさまは言ってたよ。
I mean, that's fair. As I thought, servants must be just that for Ilia. None of the command spell or master stuff concerns her. For her, a being that protects her is a servant. I mean, maybe not the capital S servant, but that's pretty on the nose, to be honest. It's pretty close, at least. Because a servant serves you.
けどやっぱりダメだ。その条件は飲めないから別のにしてくれ。
I think that's her only offer.
何よシロ、私じゃ不服だっていうの？
Bro, I'm telling you, she's trying to get in your pants, Shirou. I would run as fast as possible.
いや、不服とかそういう問題じゃなくて、なんていうか。
I'm worried about her, but I can't be someone who will be by her side all the time. I'm not into little girls like that yet.
イリア、俺にはセイバーがいるんだ。
Oh, now you're just making her want to kill Saber even more.
それにマスターとして他のマスターを止めなくちゃいけない。その悪いけどイリアのサーバントにはなれないよ。
シロだから譲歩してあげたのに、そんなこと言うならもう知らないんだから。
Bro, she's gonna have berserker all over your asshole, bro. It's gonna be brutal.
ちょっとイリア、まだ話が。
シロのバカ。
Shirou,
女の子
baka!
に恥をかかせるなんてひどいんだから。
Damn.
言っちまった。
Well, that was a cute little conversation that went horribly wrong. She doesn't listen to me and just runs out of the park. Though I run after her, I can't find her anywhere.
参ったな。これじゃ昨日と同じだ。
I sigh and return to my bike. But, well, she's like that. I'm sure she won't suddenly attack me like she did the first night we met. That means there's at least one more chance to convince her. I suppose that's a good way of looking at it. Damn. Even after lunch, we do the same things. I wholeheartedly exchange Shinai blows with Saber. The training that should continue until Tosaka or Fujine gets home is interrupted by a doorbell to let me know a visitor is here. Shinji, perhaps? Could be Sakura?
シロ、
Well, no, it's
来客
probably
のよう
too
ですが。
early to be Sakura because she wouldn't skip school, but Shinji would.
なあ、ちゃんと聞こえた。ちょっと出てくるから、セイバーはここにいてくれ。
いいえ、招かれざる客ということもありえます。万が一に備えて同行しましょう。
Yeah, it's fair. What Saber says is plausible. It is, but if the visitor happens to be a neighbor, there is a chance they'll get suspicious of Saber. Because it's supposedly just me living in this house. But...
そん時はそん時か。
Fuck. Sakura and Fujine come here often, so I shouldn't start worrying about public image now.
よし、ついてきてくれ、セイバー。ただし、お客さんが普通の人だったら、おとなしくしててくれよ。
Fair enough.
分かっています。私はシローの遠い親戚という。
そうそう。それでよろしく。
Distant relative from Europe.
はい、今出ます。
Hurried by the doorbell, I open the entrance door.
具合が悪いというから様子を見に来たぞ、エミヤ。
It's our boy. Okay, I wasn't expecting to see Issei. Instead, the visitor is not some enemy or some neighbor, but a friend from school. Is school already out then?
なんだ、一世か。
なんだとは失礼だな。見舞いに来た知人に対して取る態度か、それが。
No. Complaining, Issei hands me a paper bag.
なんだよこれ。リンゴ？
見舞い品だ。
Aww.
普段風邪一つひかぬエミヤが病欠しているのだから、それぐらいは持参する。
I'm grateful for his concern, but I'm not absent because I'm sick. And also, it seems wrong for a young student to bring a bag of apples for a sick friend.
どうしたエミヤ？果物は苦手だったか？
Aww, he loves you, man. It's so obvious. Isn't that the meme? Literally everyone's gonna fall in love with Emiya? And that includes the lollies and the men.
いや、好きだよ。そうだな。いろいろ複雑だが、気持ちはありがたく。
I bow in appreciation.
エミヤ、つかぬことを聞くのだが、お前の後ろにいる女性は何者だ？
え？
That said, I turn around. And there she is. Of course, Saber followed me here. I see. Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed. I mean, even if he didn't, he would have probably noticed someone.
見たことのない御人だが、なぜかような女性がエミヤの家にいるのだ？
Yeah. Issei stares rudely at Saber. He's really bashful in front of strangers, and he could be really cold-hearted towards strangers or people he dislikes.
いや、
Like
彼女はセイバーって言って、その。
シローの遠い親戚です。この家の主人だったキリツグが外国にいた折、懇意にさせていただきました。
There you go. You got that all worked out.
先日こちらに観光に来たのですが、縁を頼りに宿を借りているのです。
ね。
Saber smoothly delivers a convincing story.
エミヤのお父さんのお知り合いでしたか。聞けばかなりの旅行好きと聞いています。あなたのような人と知り合いになることもあるでしょう。
Yeah, that is believable.
え？
He's accepting it too. Ryodo Issei, who's supposedly bashful around strangers, easily accepts the fact. It's like if we go into the status section. I mean, her luck stat's really high, but we need like a different stat for like charisma. Saber is surprisingly has fairly high charisma because she could weave that like it's nothing and make you believe it.
なるほど。事情は分かったぞ、エミヤ。病欠というのは口実で、観光に来た彼女の案内をしていたのだな。
まあ、そういうことになる。
Yeah, I guess I'm not lying on the grand scale.
ならお邪魔しても構うまい。ここまで運んできた礼として茶でも振る舞ってくれ。ここ2日ばかり学校で起きた出来事でも世間話にしよう。
Sure, why not? Issei comes in, taking off his shoes. I do love how he's kind of bullying his way in. It's pretty based.
なんだよ、俺って。一応忙しいんだぞ、俺。世間話はまたの機会にしてくれ。
何を言っている？お前、うちの前に自転車を乗り捨てて行っただろう。
Damn.
そうか。竜道寺に自転車置きっぱなしだった。
だろう？それを持ってきてやったのだ。
Nice.
俺とて忙しい中、生徒会に行かずまっすぐ家に帰りここまで戻ってきたのだ。 それでも茶の一つも出せないというのかお前は。
Damn, Issei is such a bro. I love him. He's like, I did all this for you, and you're not even gonna give me some tea, bitch? Yeah, you can't argue with that. That's certainly helpful. Even though I have 3 bicycles, the one I left at the Ryoto Temple is the most expensive one and my favorite.
悪いセイバー、少し休憩ってことでいいか。
Saber nods silently.
すまない。それじゃあセイバーとイッセイは今に行っててくれ。俺はお茶入れてくるから。イッセイは日本茶、セイバーは紅茶でいいんだよな。
私も同席するのですか？それはどうかと思います。私がいては語学友と気軽な話などできないでしょう。
Damn.
そんなことないぞ。だろイッセイ。
うん。女は優しいがセーバーさんなら構わぬ。
What the fuck?
つつましい女性は文化遺産だ。
Girls are loud, but Saber-san is fine. Humble women are a part of our cultural heritage.
だってさ。じゃあ先行っててくれ。
What a wine.
はい、それは分かりましたが、シロ。
なんだ、他に何かあるのか？
飲み物でしたら私も日本茶を。緑茶は嫌いではありません。
Okay. For some reason, Saber says so clearly. Feels a bit weird, her saying that in her usual manner. Okay. We talk about meaningless things for an hour, then Issei decides to go home. So in other words, Issei was telling us a bunch of nonsense. The conversation we had in the living room was mostly about school, and I asked him tentatively if there was anything strange going on, but it seems school continued as usual. I think if there was anything strange, Rin would notice and tell you.
それではな。明日も休むのか、エミヤは。
なあ、今週は学校には行かない。明日もセイバーに付き合ってもらわないといけないからな。
うん。あの御人と一緒なら問題はなかろう。何かと不審なところはあるが、問いただすまでもない。
Fair enough. Issei nods to himself. Come to think of it, how was it possible for this guy so bashful around strangers not to hate Saber?
なあ、イセイ。お前、セイバーとは初対面だったのに機嫌が良かったけど、どういう風の吹き回しだよ。
何を言うか。これでも寺の飯で育った身だぞ。人の良し悪しぐらい見抜けなくてどうする。素性は知らぬが、あの子の霊気は澄んでいたからな。悪い
Interesting.
人間のはずがない。
へえ、イセイ、そういうことわかるんだ。ちょっと見直した。
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
普通はわからん。だがあれぐらい飛び抜けていると未熟者でも見て取れるのだ。
Damn.
見習い坊主でも傍らに神仏がおられれば
Jesus
神秘ぐらいは感じられる。つまりそれぐらいセーバーさんの佇まいは美しい。
Damn! Holy shit! That's like really, that's a really sweet thing that you didn't actually say to her, but this is rare indeed. Issei is praising a woman. Oh god, that's a snapshotable line. This is rare indeed. Issei is praising a woman.
そうか。イセイもセイバーのことを気に入ってくれたのか。
That's good. I was worried Issei wouldn't like her since all she did was sit there and listen silently.
当然だろう。彼女はいい子じゃないか。嫌うのは難しい。
Okay, bro.
けどな、いいやつなのはわかるんだけど、ちょっと不愛想だろ。セイバーはいつもああだから、別にイセイを嫌ってるってわけじゃないぞ。
Damn.
え？不愛想か、あの子。
不愛想だよ。まだ笑ったこともないし、俺たちがバカ笑いしていた時だってムスッとしたままだったじゃないか。
That's pretty funny.
いや、結構笑っていたが。
That's ridiculous. It's true that Saber looks peaceful sometimes, but when I haven't yet seen her smile even once.
そうだ。セイバーが腹を抱えて笑っている姿なんて想像できないぞ。
He said she was smiling. That's not the same thing.
いや、そういうのではなくてだな。お前が笑ってるのを見て笑っていたのだが、なんだ、
Aww. She was smiling when she saw me smile?
さ、それ俺のことをバカにしてる。
Jesus Christ, you're an idiot, Shirou.
なるほど。また珍妙な解釈をする。
At least there's logical people here like Issei and Tosaka to set you straight.
ま、この辺りは己で悩め。何事も自問することより始まるのだ。Cuts.
With his usual comments, he leaves laughing.
なんだあいつ。
Saber enjoys being your master, even if there's servant. Oh man, she's only the master in the bedroom. What? But seriously, she enjoys being your servant. The only part she doesn't enjoy is when you don't listen to her, which is ironic because she's the servant, but you get what I'm saying. He leaves me with only suggestive comments. At least say goodbye to me, you idiot. Big bakas. Today's training ends when the sun sets. I'm near my limit, and I have to get Tosaka to teach me magic tonight. Yeah, we're not even an hour in, and it feels like we're gonna be done with the day in 30 minutes tops. I might try to do 2 days in this episode. I wanted to do an episode a little more on the shorter side, like probably under 3 hours this time, but we'll see how it goes. It might end up being really long anyways. I couldn't accomplish my goal of landing a blow on Saber, but I should save some of my energy for tonight. So it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Saber went to wash off her sweat after me, so she won't be back for a while.
ただいまー。お、ちゃんと晩ご飯作ってるな、シロー。えらいえらい、感心感心。
Yeah, coming from the person who's probably never made a meal in her life. Fujine enters the living room energetically and heads straight for the cushion and sits down. Unlike Saber, who has to sleep through half the day, she's like this 24 hours a day, and I don't know how I've survived it this long. I bet she's like this even when she's asleep.
ねえ、シロー。このリンゴ食べていいの？
She asked me while looking at the apples on the table.
構わないぞ。ご覧の通り余ってるからな。一人1日3個がノルマだ。
Keck.
そうなの？じゃあ、アップルパイでも作ろうか。主にシローがなんだけど。
We. Well, I mean you, though. Fujine bites into the apple while saying something loosely. The ones on the table are the ones I've washed already, but I guess she's not the type to care about such things. Yeah, what the fuck?
まったく、せっかくの見舞い品を。
Even though it was just a misunderstanding, shouldn't she be more thoughtful about a gift given by a friend who cares for me? You didn't tell her it was given by a friend that cares for you. I have to tell her clearly. There you go. This just looks like... I feel like any of these are funny. Fujine, where's my gift? That just sounds stupid. She might really get me to make a pie. I'll stay away for a while. I want to say eat some mandarins, Fujine.
藤ね、リンゴ食うのもいいけど、ちゃんとノルマは果たせよな。藤ねが買い込んだみかん、まだ段ボール1箱分残ってんだぞ。
あ、嫌なこと思い出しちゃった。もうみかんは食べ飽きたよ。
Why? Oranges are good. Fujine says this, digging her fangs, I mean her teeth, into the apples.
何が食べ飽きただ。言っとくけど、俺は反対したんだからな。俺とさくらと藤ねしかいないっていうのに、餅は10枚近く頼むわ。段ボール3箱ものみかんは持ってくるわ。
Yeah, what the fuck?
正月だからって買い込みすぎだ。もう2月だっていうのに、あと1箱余ってるじゃんか。
Damn,
あのまま
got
腐
her.
らせたら、藤ねに全額払ってもらうからな。
つかぬことを聞くけど、みかんってどのくらいで傷むのかな？
ああ、常温で2週間から1ヶ月。そろそろアウトだ。
Well, I kept them in the ice room, so they should be good for a bit longer.
ゲゲ。じゃあ今まさに食べ頃腐り頃？
Wow.
藤ね、間違っても一人暮らしなんかするなよな。最近の食中毒、本気で怖いんだから。食べ物はちゃんと賞味期限をチェックして、 夏場の魚料理も気をつけること。
Yeah, that is all good advice for sure.
大丈夫。そん時はシロんとこにお邪魔するから平気。
How is this woman an adult?
余り物でいいからちょうだいね。
余り物なんかやるかバカ。藤姉は大食いだからな。飯食いに来るならちゃんと藤姉の分も用意しとく。
Enabling her. I avert my gaze and start preparing dinner again.
じゃあ私いっぱい稼いで食費入れてあげる。
I mean, to be fair, if you do that, then that's fair.
シロはキリツグさんと同じで会社なしだからいつもお金に困ってそうだし。
What the fuck?
言ってろ。それよりさ、なんであんなにいっぱいみかん買ったんだよ。さくらはああいう果物嫌いだし、俺だって食べる方じゃないって知ってるだろ。
It's a good opportunity, so I asked her a question I've been wondering since the new year.
別に。あ、けどオレンジペコって響きいいよね。
Well, I guess it was stupid of me to hope for a logical answer from Fujine. Preparation for dinner ends and the time is past 7. Looks like it's gotten dark. Fujine and Saber are in the living room and only Tosaka is absent.
あいつ、外でなんかあったんじゃないだろうな。
Yeah, I was gonna say, we haven't seen her all day since she left. I don't think Tosaka's the type to make that kind of mistake, but I think she does make big mistakes sometimes.
ちょっと見てくるか。
I should be fine by myself if I'm just going to go search around the house. If we were doing on a Magus scale, not obviously like a servant scale, because a servant scale would blow the Magus scale out of the water. But on a Magus scale, Rin would be like almost ace at everything, and her luck would be like negative, would be like X. It's so bad. I exit into the hallway. The instant I try to leave, the door opens and Tosaka in her coat arrives home. Okay.
遠坂。
ただいま。何？エプロン姿でお出迎え？割と似合ってるじゃない、そういうの。
Oh my god, Tosaka is like... you being my wife? That's pretty cute. I like that. Tosaka makes that humorous comment without even twitching her brow. I don't know if that was humorous. I think she was serious. She's scary. People who can put on a serious face while joking are the scariest. Who's saying she was joking?
遠坂、お前。
As I try to ask her what happened, I notice the blood on her hand. A small stain of blood and a swollen index finger. Could that be...
遠坂、とてつもなく悪い予感を口にするんだが。
何よ。つまんないことなら聞かないわよ。
いや、お前さ、もしかして誰か殴ってきたんじゃないのか。
Give Shinji a knuckle sandwich.
シン
Yes!
ジにナックルパートを見舞いしてきたわ。
Why can't Rin be the main character? I want to have been able to punch Shinji. What the fuck? Can we go back to the prologue, please? Tosaka snorts and passes by me. I see, some knuckles for Shinji. Now I understand the blood on her hand and the swelling on her finger. Hang on!
待て待て待て待て、シンジを殴ったってどういうことだ、遠坂。
うるさいわね。気に食わなかったから、ギッタンギッタンにしてやっただけよ。
Bro, what the fuck? She really is terrifying.
ギッタンギッタンって、ナックルパートってベアか。
Yeah, you don't fuck with the Rin.
ベアもベア。グリズリー級にベアよ。
Nice. Tosaka snorts again. A brief silence. I don't know what to say, so I just shut my mouth and cause an awkward silence.
話を戻そう。シンジを殴ったって言うけど、どうしてそんなことになったんだよ。
He was being annoying, she already said.
殴って当然じゃない。私に自分と組めたの、シローは使えないやつだから見限れたの言うからよ。
He tried that, which to be fair, that's funny.
人を呼びつけておいてつまんないこと言うから、殴りつけて黙らせたの。
What the fuck? No, isn't that a little too short-tempered, Tosaka? Or could it be Did Shinji say something stupid enough to even piss off the ever calm Tosaka?
何よその目。言っとくけど被害者は私の方よ。
Bro was like, I'll share a writer with you. And Tosaka like blushed a little. She thought about it for a second. It's like, no, I'm good with Saber. But like, you know, Rin's like, I do like the ability to molest other people's servants, but I'll stick with the blonde. Purple hair over there looks pretty nice, though. I'm not gonna lie, Shinji, but fuck you.
いや、それは両成敗だろ。にしても、なんでシンジが遠坂にそんな話をするんだ？あいつ、俺に協力しないかって持ち出してきたんだぞ。
Sure.
さあ、あいつシロウにライバル意識でもあるんじゃない？私とシロウが一緒に住んでるって教えてからかなりおかしくなってたし。
Yeah, he's salty about that.
ねえ、住んでること教えたって、遠坂、シンジに俺たちのことを話したのか？
You make it sound like Tosaka, you guys are dating.
ええ、話したわよ。昨日の朝だったかな。シンジのやつ、私を呼びつけて、僕もマスターになったから遠坂と同じさ、なんて偉そうに言ってくるんだもの。なんか頭にきてね。それじゃあシロウも同じよって言ってやったの。
Wow.
それで身の程を知ったかなって思ったのに、ついさっきうちの前で待ち伏せしてたってわけ。
What the fuck?
で、悪いけどもうエミヤくんの家で暮らしているから、あんたみたいな半端なマスターと協力する気はないって言ったんだけど。
Bro.
何？もしかしてまずかった？
Holy fuck. That's generally bad. Shinji is very conscious of Tosaka under normal circumstances, so this is like pouring oil onto a fire. Well, but still, I see, I get it now. I understand why Shinji only saw Tosaka as the enemy and why he kept asking her to cooperate with him. In a word, he...
けど不思議よね。シンジのやつ、なんだって私にこだわるのかしら。あいつの性格から言って誰かと協力するなんて考えは浮かばないと思うんだけど。
He wants to have a threesome with you and Ryder. And no, it's because Tosaka Rin is important to Mato Shinji.
不思議でもなんでもない。シンジにとって遠坂は特別なんだと思う。あいつもともと魔術師の家系だったんだろ？なら同じ魔術師の家系でまだちゃんと血を残している遠坂に憧れていたんじゃないかな。
That too is fair. That's why he's persistent about Tosaka. I think Tosaka Rin has been a target of his affections from even before this Holy Grail War started, and he's fucking awful at it.
え？ちょっとそりゃ好意を持たれるのは嬉しいけど。
Of all people, it has to be Shinji, right? It must have been a real surprise as Tosaka starts pondering.
ああ、思い出した。そういえば1年の頃、シンジに告白されてたわ、私。
Damn. She makes a terrible, ah, I forgot about it reaction. I'll sympathize with Shinji just for now.
わあ、道理で懲りずに話しかけてくるはずだ。納得したわ。
Yeah.
まあいいけど、それ返事はどうしたんだよ。
ああ、断ったんじゃない？
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you didn't accept.
私、勝負事は先出しじゃないと気が済まないの。
Oh my god, she is the best!
やるなら自分からっていうか、相手から勝負を仕掛けられても乗れないっていうか。
It's like I can't get in the mood unless I'm setting the mood. Jesus Christ, she is going to peg you, Shinji. Or... Tosaka ponders as if she really doesn't remember. I'm shocked. She must really live following only her feelings. I mean, to be fair, that's not the worst way to live.
遠坂、お前じゃんけん弱いだろ。
What?
嘘？なんであんたがそんなこと知ってるのよ？
As I thought. Of course, if she likes to make the first move, she would be weak against a later move. Wow. I guess that does actually make sense, to be
それに
fair.
は醤油を使ってくれ、セイバー。間違ってもマヨネーズなんてかけてくれるな。
Are we talking about the shrimp dumplings or what?
そうでしたか。いえ、大河がそちらをかけているので、私もそうするべきなのかと。
Never, ever follow Fujine's lead. Yeah.
フジネは単に遊んでるだけだ。あんまり参考にならないから以後気をつけるように。
Man, Rin looks so cute in that shot.
そうでしたか。以前はさくらを参考にしていたので、シロウに注意されることはなかったのですが。
いや、別に怒ってるわけじゃない。せっかく作ったんだから美味しく食べてほしいだけだ。で、さっきの話に戻るんだけど。
Yeah?
シロー、おかわり。お味噌汁は具だくさんね。
はいよ。セイバーは今日は昨日よりハードだったからお腹減ってるんじゃないか？
I was planning to go to this really nice Korean barbecue place for dinner, but it's like a 45-minute drive, and it's a really busy place because it's supposed to be really fucking good. And so, I don't know if I'll do that tonight or not, but if I do, food's gonna be bomb as fuck, I bet.
私は特に。ですが念のため、もう一杯いただいておきます。
ああ、そうしろそうしろ。夜中に腹が減って眠れず挙句に冷蔵庫を漁るなんて暴挙に出るなんて真似をセイバーまでしだしたらショック死しかねない。
あ、ひどい。あれは私じゃないよ。見知らぬ泥棒さんが冷蔵庫を荒らしていっただけだい。
Totally, Fujine.
じゃあその泥棒に言っとけ。肉ばっかり食うんじゃなくて野菜も取れってな。それと狙いすましたように冷蔵庫のデザートを平らげるなと。まったく飢えた獣じゃあるまいし。
Aren't you assuming the robber's gender there a little bit there? I mean, it's after all, there's absolutely no way Fujimura Sensei is the robber. Totally not.
なに？私を虎と呼ぶな！
I mean, just said hungry animal.
呼んでねえって。熱した大根を投げるなと言うんだこのバカ者。
Wow.
シロウ、台所の方で鍋が沸騰しているようですが。
藤根、ちょっとたま火を止めてくる。
よろしい。鶏肉とゆで卵の醤油煮を早く持ってくるのだ。
This woman is something else.
了解。じゃあ藤根の相手よろしくな、セイバ
ー。はい。どうぞ慌てずに調理をしてください、シロウ。
Wow. I get up. Oh yeah. Why has Tosaka been quiet all this time?
父さか、今日の飯まずいか？
別に何でもないから話しかけないで。
Interesting. She looks away sullenly. Maybe it's really good, and maybe it's really good, and then she's like, damn, fuck, I've been defeated. She's not the kind to drag that thing about Shinji out this long, so maybe something has irritated her. Well, I guess we'll find out soon. Well, this is a new OST. It's got a little bit of an elevator music vibe, but kind of a little better. The fuck? Dinner ends as usual and Fujine goes home satisfied. Saber and Tosaka are in the living room. It was an awkward mood before, but since I've trained with Saber for the past few days, it doesn't feel awkward anymore.
セイバー、もう眠っていていいぞ。あとはこっちでやっとくから。
いいえ、シロウが眠るまでは私も起きています。シロウの魔術がどれほどの腕なのか、リンから聞きたいところでもありますから。
Literally not at all.
そうか。なら今日は早めに遠坂の部屋に行こう。構わないよな、遠坂。
ええ、構わないけど。随分とセイバーと仲良くなったのね。
Oh my god! Am I right? Dude, is she I can't tell if she's jealous of because she wants Saber for herself, which is a factor, or if she's jealous because she doesn't get along with Archer this well. But there's jelly going on. Or she's jealous because Shirou's looking at the wrong cute girl. For some reason, Tosaka says this with the same displeasure she had when we were eating dinner.
部屋で待ってるから後片付けが終わったら来て。それと明日からは私も学校を休むから。午後は
Yo! She's literally like, fuck off. You're gonna fuck me, you're not gonna fuck Saber. Holy shit, Rin, you're adorable. God, I love her so much.
シロー、リンに何かしたのですか？彼女は怒っているように見えましたが。
セイバーにもそう見えたか？わからないな。俺、あいつを怒らせるようなことはしてないけど。
We both look at each other and tilt our heads. We have no idea why Tosaka's angry. Interesting.
それ
Hey,
じゃあ
she's
出
in her,
始めにこのランプを強化してみて。
she's in her goated outfit.
周りのガラスの強度だけ上げればいいから。
Alright. She hands me an antique lamp. I sit down. I take a deep breath, holding the lamp in both hands. Tosaka speaks so easily, but I'm rigid all over with tension. Even though I do it every night, the reality is that the success rate is below 0.1%. Tosaka says she'll study the extent of my strengthening to determine the level I'm at, but she won't be able to do even that if I fail at the strengthening. That's no good. I shake up my idle thoughts. I concentrate my mind on the lamp. Yep, here we go again with the circuits and stuff. Yep, the blueprint of the lamp emerges. I could draw a diagram of the glass's material, shape, and even the flow of the strength that would correspond to the blood vessels in humans. So all I have to do now is put my magical energy into those blood vessels. I just have to do as I always do. The feeling of driving a burning metal rod into my backbone. All I have to do is stick that incompatible burning nerve into my body and familiarize myself with it. Once that succeeds, all I have to do is pour in the correct amount of magical energy for the glass and... Oh. I broke it. I must not have been able to control it as I put more than the proper quantity of magical energy into it, and as a result, the glass breaks easily. I look up at Tosaka timidly.
やっぱりそうじゃないかって思ってたんだけど本当にそうだったか。
Yep.
そうじゃないかって何がだよ。
I thought you sucked ass.
そんなの決まってるでしょ。あんたの才能のなさに呆れたのよ。そもそも基本がなってない。まったくよくもそんなデタラメな方法で魔力を生成できるもんだって感心するわよ。
Damn.
父さがもしかして怒ってる？
Honestly, I think she's just horny today, to be honest.
当たり前じゃない。こんな基本的な問題を抱えたまま鍛錬してきたあんたにも呆れてるし、間違いを正さなかったあんたの死には殺意さえ覚えるわ。
Well, you don't have to worry about that one.
なんだってあんたはこんな遠回りなことになってるのよ。
言ってることはわからないが、親父の悪口はよせ。俺に才能がないのは俺の責任なんだから、親父は関係ないだろう。
That's fair.
関係あるわよ。仮にも弟子にしたんなら教え子の道を正すのが師匠じゃない。そりゃもういない人に当たっても仕方がないけど、それにしたってあんたの師匠は初めの手順を間違えているわ。
Damn. Still angry, Tosaka takes out some kind of a can from her bag. It looks like a can filled with candy drops, something foreign children treasure. I've seen a lot of imitations in Japan as well. That thing that has several varieties of candy and the white one being the mint. Bro, nobody cares, Nazu. What the fuck?
シロ、手出して。
Okay. This is gonna be really cool. We're gonna have like a cool like method of training here. There's a reason she has those. I put out my hand. Tosaka shakes the can and takes out a reddish candy drop.
はい、それ飲んで。
Wait. Is it not candy drops? I put it in my mouth as instructed.
甘くない。
No, it has no taste actually. And before this is like Rin's blood or something. And this feeling, it feels more like rock than candy. Oh no. I swear to God if I'm right. I forcibly swallow it down.
食道がヒリヒリするけど、今のは何なんだよ、父さん。
何って宝石に決まっ
It
てるじゃない。
was a jewel!
見てわからなかった？
Damn. Straightforwardly, Tosaka says something outrageous.
宝石ってなんで？
仕方ないでしょ。薬も用意してきたんだけど、シロを強制するにはそんなものじゃ効かないの。だから
Damn.
一番強いのでスイッチを開くしかないね。
Damn! I just have to open the switch with the strongest one I have. Holy shit, is he actually about to become, like, not totally shit at magic now?
いや、そういうことじゃなくてだな。なんだって宝石なんか飲ますんだよ、お前は。そんなん消化できるか？
I don't think you're supposed to digest it.
あのね、不安がるならもっと別のことを不安がりなさい。ただの宝石じゃないんだから。
I swear to fuck if it... Yeah, because, I mean, we've seen how her do this, and she probably did just make him swallow something that at least somewhat...
今のはまだ分かってない
Yep.
あなたに無理やり分からせるための強制装置。そろそろ解き始める頃だから気合い入れてないと気絶するわよ。
Oh, that's awesome.
気絶するわよって。
Wait for
何
it.
爽やかに物騒な。
Wait for it. Just as I say that... Oh, the music hits me. The abnormality hits me. My body is burning. The feeling in my limbs goes numb. A lump of heat that can only be described as pain enters my back. I have to concentrate my mind at my forehead and squeeze it, or I won't be able to stay standing.
お前、これ。
I know it. I know this feeling. This is a failure. This is the reaction that happens in my body when I fail to construct a magic circuit inside me.
大丈夫。苦しいでしょうけど、今の状態を維持していれば少しずつ楽になるわ。もっとも体の熱さだけは 2,3 週間続くだろうけど。
Wow, that's rough. I want to answer her back, but I don't have the energy to do so. All I can do is try with all my might to stay standing.
いい？魔術師と人間の違いっていうのはスイッチがあるかないかなの。
Yep.
このスイッチっていうのは魔術回路のオンオフだってのはわかるでしょ？
Yep.
ほら、そこにお湯を沸かせる電気ポットがあるじゃない？魔術師っていうのはそれなの。で、普通の人はお湯は沸かせないけどお湯を保温できるポットってわけ。
That's a really interesting description. A magus is like an electrical pot that can boil water. A normal person is like a pot that can keep the water warm but can't boil it. Interesting. That's a really cool description. Huh.
似たようで違うものなのよ、私たちは。
Yeah.
お湯を沸かすスイッチのあるなしはもう個人ではどうしようもない問題でしょ？
Sure.
生まれつき、いえ、
We're
作られ
made.
る時に電気ポットか保温瓶か分けられるんだもの。スイッチがない人には一生魔術なんて体験できない。いい？あなたは素人だけど魔術回路は確かにある。
Yep.
つまり適性はあるのよ。だから一度でも魔術回路を体内に作ってしまえばあとは切り替えるだけでいい。スイッチを押して自分の中でオンとオフを切り替えるだけで魔力はなるわ。
Sure. I calm my breathing. As Tosaka says, it seems the situation won't get any worse if I calm myself down.
魔術回路を作るのは一度だけでいいのよ。だっていうのにあなたは毎回一から魔術回路を作って自分の中に組み込もうとしている。
Wow, okay, that makes sense.
それは無駄なの。一度でも体内に確立したものならあとは切り替えるだけでいいんだから。
That's really cool.
本来ね、魔術回路を成し得たものは次にいつでも切り替えられる鍛錬を受けるのよ。けどあなたの死はそれをしなかった。だから毎回死の危険性を負って魔術回路を作るなんて
Jesus
真似をしてる。いえ、もしかしたらあなたの父親も同じ勘違いをしてい
Yo.
たのかもしれないけど。
Did Kiritsugu do that every time? That's crazy if it is. I breathe out. The feelings in my limbs slowly return.
ずっと間違って鍛錬してきたあなたのスイッチは閉じている。こうなっちゃうと力技でこじ開けてシロの体にスイッチがあるって分からせなくちゃいけないでしょ。
That makes sense.
いい？今の宝石はね、そのスイッチを強制的にオンにするものよ。だからシロはずっとそのまま。元の状態に戻りたかったらシロ自身の力でオフにするしかない。
Sure.
それができたのならあとは宝石の助けなんていらないわ。以後は比較的簡単な精神の作用であなたは魔術回路を操れるようになる。
Somewhat of a trial by fire, but it makes perfect sense to...
それは分かったけど。
Are you mad that she just did it and didn't tell you? Can't I do anything about the heat in my body? She talks about this switch, but what am I supposed to do?
もう喋れるの？
Yeah, he's a tough boy.
はあ、自身のコントロールはうまいんだ。なら思ったより早く元に戻れるかもね。スイッチそのものは今の状態を落ち着けよう、早く楽になろうって体の方で勝手にオフにしてくれるから、あとはそのスピードを自分の意志で速くするだけね。簡単でしょ。
I don't know if it's easy, but...
いや、だから全然わからない。スイッチだなんて言われても実感湧かないぞ俺。
今はそうだけど、そのうち明確にイメージできるようになるわ。頭の中にポンってボタンが浮かぶようになるから、あとはそれを切り替えるだ
kind of like
け
how
で
in
と
your
りあえ
dreams
ず魔
you
術
see
回
a
路は簡
sword,
単に
in
開
your
けるよう
mind
になる
you'll
わ
see
よ。
a switch.
だといいけどな。今はともかく気持ち悪い。
Yeah, now you're actually sick.
でしょうね。シロ、今まで強化の魔術を使ったらすぐに魔術回路を閉じてたでしょ。
Yeah.
今はその逆でずっと魔術回路が開いている状態だもの。いつでも全力疾走しているようなものだから苦しいのは当たり前よ。
That makes sense.
けど魔術師ならそれぐらいは必須条件なんだから。マスターとして戦うって言うんならスイッチのオンオフはきっとシロの助けになる。
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, though.
分かってる。不意打ちだったけど遠坂には感謝してる。確かにスイッチなんてものが実感できるようになるならそれはプラスだからな。
分かってるじゃない。けど感謝される言われなんてないわよ。私は協力者であるあんたが弱いままだと困るから手助けしてるだけなんだから。
That's somewhat of a false equivalency because you are correct that you're in trouble if the person I'm cooperating with is weak, but it's very obvious that that's not the only reason you're helping him. Tosaka looks away. It must be because my body is burning. Blankly, I think that the embarrassed Tosaka is cute.
何よ、人の顔ジロジロ見て。
Aw, yeah, she's a little less cute with that face, but she is adorable.
いや、遠坂は素直じゃないなって。
Bro, this is not the time to be telling her this.
そう、そんな軽口を叩けるなんて余裕あるじゃないエミヤ君。
Oh
そんなに元気
no.
なら続けて教えても大丈夫よね。
Case in point right there. Tosaka approaches me smiling. Oh no. I love how Saber's presumably just been watching this entire thing. Hold on. I'm about to get... I literally just got roofied. Magic roofies. Hey, I can barely move my body right now.
それじゃあもう一度強化をしてみて。
Jesus Christ.
今のあなたじゃ魔力のコントロールもできないだろうけど、その状態に慣れてもらわないと戦力にならないわ。大丈夫。ランプは山ほど持ってきたし、何十回失敗するかわからないけど、強化が成功するまで休ませてなんてあげないから。
You are literally the devil. Smiling, she hands the lamp to me, still barely able to move. Whoa, this is like telling someone with a 40-degree fever to walk on a long tightrope.
参ったわ。まさかこっちが先に音を上げることになるなんてね。
Yeah, it literally was all night. Tosaka blames me with her glare.
いや、面目ない。
私の見通しが甘かった。まさか30個全部壊されるなんて思いもしなかったから。悪いけど今日の鍛錬はこれでおしまいよ。シローの強化を測れる道具がないから。
But I did try. I tried hard with a body that's burning like I'm in a boiling kettle. I tried hard, but it's just that the strengthening failed in spite of that.
あのさ、ガラスが割れただけなら遠さが直せるだろ。以前うちの窓ガラスを直してくれたじゃないか。
無理。あれは普通に破損したものでしょ。こっちはシローの魔力に耐えきれなくなって割れたものだもの。他人の魔力を帯びたものに干渉するのは難しいって覚えておいて。
Yeah, so the arcane struggles to interact with the arcane, essentially.
そうですか。
そうよ。いいからシローは休んでいいわ。今日はスイッチを呼び起こしただけでよしとしましょう。
Yeah, you did suffer quite a bit.
コントロールできるようになったらこの続きを教えるから。
休んでいいのはありがたいけど、この続きって何を教えてくれるんだ？
シロー強化しかできないんでしょ。前にそれしか使えないって言ってたけど、それならもう少し上級の変化ぐらいまで持っていけるかもしれない。
Transformation, huh?
強化と変化、それに投影の魔術について教わったことはない？
Oh? A little. Strengthening is used to strengthen something, as the word suggests. People tend to think of strengthening as hardening something, but it actually strengthens the object's effect. For example, swords will become sharper and lamps will become brighter. I don't think I need to explain too much for transformation either. For example, you can't create a fire with an edged weapon. That which attaches abilities beyond the normal effects is called transformation. And projection, I think, was...
投影ってなんだっけ、遠さか。よく親父が言ってた覚えはあるんだけど。
強化と変化は知ってるんでしょ。なら投影もおのずと想像はつくと思うけど、まあ要するに物を複製するって魔術よ。
Yeah.
強化や変化みたいに元からあるものに手を加える魔術じゃないわ。
Yep.
基本的には無から1から10を全て自分の魔力で構成するものだから、難易度的には最高ね。
But I'll make a prediction. Because of the way Kiritsugu seems to have potentially had to do magic and the way that Shiro's trained his whole life, I get the feeling that both Kiritsugu and now Shirou are going to become amazing at projection magic.
けど魔力ってのは使い捨てでしょ。投影で作り上げたものはすぐに消えてしまうのよ。
Yep.
10の魔力を使って作り上げた投影の剣と1の魔力で強化させた剣とでは強化の剣の方が強くなる。
Yeah, because the projection's still a projection, right?
強化は手を加えるだけでいいから効率がいいってわけ。
But I get the feeling that that's... Yeah, we wouldn't be talking about this much if projection magic wasn't going to be relevant.
その点、投影は魔力を使いすぎるからメジャーに使われる魔術じゃないわ。
あ、思い出した。そういえば親父もそんなこと言ってたな。割りが合わないからやめろみたいな。
Okay.
そういうこと。さあ、質問が済んだのなら終わりにしましょう。足元もおぼつかないようだし、部屋の前までぐらいは送っていってあげるから。
Okay. I let her accompany me back to my room, and Saber was waiting for me at the doorway.
お疲れ様でした、二人とも。
I don't even have the energy to respond. I answer with just a nod and enter my room.
シローはどうですか、リン。
ダメ、すっごくダメ。あいつ才能ないわ。
It's a merciless statement, just like Tosaka. Oh, the theme. Oh, are we gonna get the boy archer again? Because we're doing the theme. And then, when I notice, I'm looking up at the night sky. Tonight I didn't run away because I felt uneasy about Saber. I'm just feeling the night wind, finding my burning body and the things Tosaka taught me impossible to manage.
しかし、 スイッチとやらが本当に使いこなせるようになったら、あとは手順の問題だ。一番簡単な強化をあんなに失敗するようじゃ、先が思いやられるな。
As you should. I murmur and start to put my magical energy into the plank I brought out from the shed. A cracking sound. The strengthening failed as I expected, and the wood has a crack in it.
中の構造まで見えてるのに、どうしてこう魔力の制御ができないんだろう。
Osaka said I'm straining too much. She also said it's fine with just a small amount of magical energy, so I should think about enforcing the weak spots in the object. In short, does she mean I should ease up a bit?
そんなこと言われなくても分かってるけどな。
Problem is, I don't have any way to ease up. It would be great if there was some good way to relax and... Archer. Footsteps that seem to seep into the night. This presence rudely approaches me for the second time. Yes! Dude, I don't know if this is like the out in... This is this literally Archer's theme? Because it's like, since we've gotten out of the prologue, the 2 times Archer... Assuming this is Archer. The 2 times Archer have shown up, it's both been this theme. And it's the only times they've played this theme, but it's also been the same shot of like the night.
なんだよ。お前に用なんてないぞ。
Absolutely Archer. Yeah!
私も同じだ。だが、リンが気に病んでいるようなのでな。見るに見かねたというやつだ。
Dude, I'm like so excited to get more of Archer and Emiya's dynamic and interactions. I feel like this is going to be one of the best dynamics in the game. Oh, this theme is so good. This has to be Archer's theme. It's so cool. And it's got almost like a little bit of like a... Almost like a weird, like, pseudo-Western vibe that just fits him really well. I don't know. I throw the plank away, glaring at Archer. And then Archer picks up the plank as if he's interested in it.
強化の魔術か。にしても、ひどい出来だ。
どうせ半人前だよ。お前のマスターの手を煩わせて悪かったなってんだ。
いや、そうではない。これに関してはリンも間違えている。
Oh?
それはどういう？
元からあるものに手を加える。それは高望みしすぎだ。そんなことができるほどお前は器用ではあるまい。
I mean, that's savage, but to be fair, I think he's right. He's saying what he likes when I'm letting him, but he is so correct I can't answer. It's true that I'm unskilled, and it's my fault that I cannot succeed at the magic. It's no good taking it out on this asshole.
どうした？昨夜ほどの元気はないか？
うるさい。お前の言う通りだから黙っただけだ。
Damn.
俺が未熟なのが一方的に悪いんだからな。
I look away. I don't know how he took it.
お前はある意味死に恵まれていないのかもしれないな。
Archer says so as if he's amazed.
そんなことないぞ。親父も父坂も教え方はうまいんだから。覚えが悪いのは俺の方だろ
う。だからだ。お前相手にはな、何も分かっていない魔術師の方がうまく作用する。
Interesting.
天才には凡人の悩みは分からない。
That's actually really fair, because yeah, Kiritsugu had an impossibly complex way of doing things that he was such a genius that he could do it that way, and then Rin is just a genius.
リンは優等生すぎるから落ちこぼれであるお前の間違いに気がつかないのだ。
Oh, that's so good. Dude, why is Archer actually the GOAT? Like, I have held true that my 2 favorite characters are Rin and Archer, and I've been holding out with basically no Archer since the prologue, and now we're finally starting to get him, and he is just so goated. This man is like, I still, even though like various characters are growing on me, Saber, it's just super slow, but she's growing on me little by little. You know, Fujimura Sensei, of course, is amazing. I'm still sitting at Rin 1, Archer 2. And that was how I felt from the beginning, because they were pretty much the 2 people that we, you know, focused on in the prologue the most. I don't get what Archer wants to say. I don't get it, but to guess from his words.
よくわかんないけど、つまりお前、俺に喧嘩売ってるのか？
I'll take it right now, free of charge.
それも間違いだ。エミやシロは格闘には向かない。お前の戦いは精神の戦い。
Huh.
己との戦いであるべきだからだ。
A mental fight, a fight with your own self. God, this theme is so good. Jesus Christ, this theme. Each time it hits that. Wait for it. That. It just makes me want to come.
魔術師の戦いは精神戦だって言うんだろ。そんなの分かってる。それでも戦うなら殴り合うしかないじゃないか。
Not necessarily.
まったく。これではセイバーも苦労しよう。
Archer looks down at me seriously. In his eyes are things I haven't seen before. Real dejection and anger.
一度しか言わんからよく聞け。
Alright, we're about to get some fucking top tier advice.
いいか。戦いになれば、エミやシローに勝ち目などない。お前のスキルでは、何をやってもサーバントには通じない。
Which I've been saying this whole time, dude. Oh my god! Bro's advice is almost as good as his abs. That's something Saber said to me. She said that no matter what kind of clever scheme I use, Emiya Shirou has no chance of victory in battle.
ならば、せめてイメージしろ。現実で叶わない相手なら、想像の中で勝て。
Huh.
自身が勝てないのなら、勝てるものを幻想しろ。
Huh. Wow.
所詮、お前にできることなど、それぐらいしかないのだから。
God, why is he the GOAT? Honestly, he might be the guy that actually gives Rin the biggest challenge for my favorite character in this game, because Archer is so good. Jesus Christ. Like, I so badly wish we were Rin so that our Saber could be Archer and like that'd be the whole game. I like Saber a lot, but obviously I like Rin a lot more than Shirou. Shirou is like a total... We're just too early in the game for me to really get much of an opinion on Shirou at this point. There's things I like and dislike about him, but I need to see his character growth and development, I think, to really get far with where I feel his character. But it feels like Archer's words naturally pass into me. I should not forget those words. I think that what this man is saying is something that should never be forgotten.
どうかしているな。殺すべき相手に助言をするなど。どうやら私にも凛の甘さが映ったようだ。
It would be so cool if we actually got a final battle of Rin and Archer versus Saber and Shirou. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think we're ever gonna have that fight for real, but it would be cool if it came to that. Archer disappears suddenly. Archer was just supposed to keep watch. I bet he jumped back onto the roof where it's fit for keeping watch.
なんだ、あいつ。
I complain at the guy that disappeared. There's no reply. Ruminating on the words that linger horribly in my head, I feel the cold winter air on my burning body. That's the end of the night? The day? Yep. 2-8, what's this chapter called? Neo. Interesting. All caps, too. New. Interesting. Okay. I mean, we'll try to go one more day, and we'll see if it takes too long. We'll obviously stop, but I think this is just not enough. This is just be too short of an episode, I think, especially when you guys had to wait extra for this one. Oh, going back to the fire. I'm dreaming. It must be because my blood is hot and my body is pulsing. I'm reliving the scene I don't need to remember. It's my oldest memory. At the same time, it is a memory that can't be separated from me. A scene from 10 years ago that never goes away, even though I usually never recall it. Yeah, it's the second time, I believe, in the span of the game he's recalled it. It's not that I forgot it. It's not that I want to forget it. For me, it's just something that has already happened. So it's not something I feel pain over. It's not something I feel particularly angry about. What's past is past. I cannot redo it, nor go back to it. I've escaped from that scene and still continue to live. All I can do is look forward. No one told me to. I just vaguely thought like this ever since I was a child. Not forgetting or denying the past. The only way to make use of what has gone away is to acknowledge it. That was actually quite profound. I wake up because of the burning heat in my body. How long was I asleep? I guess I fell asleep while feeling the night wind without returning to my room. In the dim shed, there's me and Saber. Yep.
Saber!
目が覚めましたか、シロー。部屋を抜け出すのは構いませんが、ここで眠るのはだらしがないのではありませんか。
Yeah, just a bit.
おはよう。
おはよう。
いや、ゆうべは体が熱くて、外に出ていたらつい眠くなっちまったんだ。
見ればわかります。説明はいいですから、次からは気をつけてください。マスターにこのような場所で休息を取られては、私の立場がありませんから。
Yeah, do it for Saber. Sleep in your bed like a normal person.
すまん。今後はできるだけ部屋で休む。
分かっていただければ助かります。ところでシロー、先ほどからタイガが呼んでいるのですが。
Oh boy.
フジネが呼んでるってなんでさ。
朝食の問題ではないでしょうか。朝食の時間はとうに過ぎていますから。
RIP。
え？うわ、もう7時過ぎてるのか。やばい、寝過ごした。
そうですね。シローが最後に起きるのは珍しい。よほど昨夜のリンとの鍛錬が答えたのでしょう。
Yeah, he's a real early boy. Saber analyzes the situation calmly, but I don't have that much composure.
起こしに来てくれて悪いが、先に戻っていてくれ。俺もすぐに着替えて台所に行くから。
はい。それではできる限りタイガをなだめているとしましょう。
Sure, she's losing her mind because her free breakfast isn't here. Saber leaves with calm footsteps. But calm down, Fujine. Saber has already adapted quite well to the mornings at her house. Yeah, they're pretty weird, but you get used to these things pretty quickly. I run into the kitchen. Ignoring Fujine's vilification, I prepare breakfast in about 5 minutes.
お待たせ。学校の門限まで時間がないからな。手早く食べちゃってくれ。
I put the breakfast onto the table.
No!
And then...
なんじゃこりゃ!
Oh my god. What the fuck? Fujine explodes as she tends to do.
なにこれ! 焼いたトーストだけじゃない! シロ、なんで今日の朝ごはんこれだけなのよ!
仕方ないだろう、寝坊したんだから。他のものを作ってる余裕なんてないし、だいたいパン食なんてこんなもんじゃないか。単にサラダと卵焼きがないだけなんだから、そう大差ないぞ。
大差なんてあります。
Wow.
ね、みんなもそう思うでしょ?
Well, we know that Rin likes just having toast for breakfast. Fujine asks Tosaka and Saber, who are eating silently. But she shouldn't be so optimistic. Those two aren't as greedy as Fujine is. They won't agree with her.
そうね。藤村先生じゃないけど、そんな手抜きは容認できないかな。パン食を舐めてるとしか思えないわ。
And this is coming from the person who normally would just eat bread, but she's such an asshole. Hey, hold on. I thought you don't usually eat breakfast. Now she's gotten used to it. You know what would be even worse? I can't imagine. Is Saber even gonna shit on her master? Yes! Yes! Whoa, what was that sigh that sounded like obvious disappointment? Did your character change, Saber? Oh, this is amazing.
ほら、みんなシローが悪いって。多数決で決定したから反省した後、ちゃんとした朝ごはんを提供すること。
Wow.
そんな出来レースに従えるか。そもそもな、今からおかずなんて作ってたら遅刻するぞ、藤根。 もう7時半なんだから、パンかじりながら走っていかないと間に合わないから諦めろと提案する。
いいよ。私遅刻か空腹かの選択なら朝ごはんを尊重するから。
Okay, Sayori, what the
す
fuck?
るな。そんな教師がどこにいる。いいからさっさと食べて学校に行けっての。言っとくけど、俺は意地でもこれ以上の飯は用意しないからな。
もうシローったら変なところで真面目なんだから。そんなじじくさいこと言ってるとすぐおじいさんになっちゃうんだからね。
Oh, don't worry. This holy grail war is gonna take years off his life if it doesn't just take his life outright.
言われるまでもない。藤姉のおかげで俺はすっかりじいさん趣味だよ。
Wow. So saying, I start eating my toast. Well, it's true. There is something desolate about having only toast for breakfast when there's this many people. Like you said, it can't be helped. The sounds of the Shinais echo. The substance of the fight is the same as always. I attack desperately while Saber blocks my blows easily and counters with an attack twice as sharp as mine. I manage to block it, attack even stronger, and lose. We are repeating the same match over and over. I stand still and breathe deeply, not to mention you're still gonna have the burning, too. Wiping the sweat off my forehead with my arm, I calm my breathing.
何を休んでいるのですか。昨日までのシロならそこで諦めるようなことはなかったはずです。
Yeah, he's still dealing with the shit
早く打ち込んできてください。
from Rin. Yeah, that's a cool shot.
いや、ちょっと待って。これ以上は息が続かない。少し休憩。
何をらしくないことを。シロが来ないというのでしたら私から攻め込むだけですが、それでも構わないのですね。
Saber stares at her bad student, but I cannot move my body to my satisfaction, even if she looks at me that way.
はあ、一体どうしたのです、シロ。今朝のあなたは今までとは別人のようです。まっすぐに打ち込んでくる太刀だけは目を見張るものがあったというのに、今朝のシロには力強さを感じません。
それは自分でも分かってるんだけどな。どうもうまくいかない。
Well, the situation is too different from yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna finally bring up the thing with Tosaka.
体の熱がまだ取れないのですか。ですが、そんな理由で体のキレが落ちるようでは話になりません。
Yeah.
少し。
そうするんだったら、まずあれをなんとかしてくれ。
I point to the observer by the wall, yes.
何？私に構わなくていいから訓練を続けていいわよ。
Tosaka doesn't understand at all. When she's staring at me like that, I can't concentrate on fighting with Saber. Now, if you admitted that, that would be... The reactions would be hilarious.
リンが気になるのですか。それこそ修行不足ですね。
Yeah, that's fair.
いいでしょう。それでしたら見学者のことなど気にならないようにして差し上げます。
You're gonna like go even harder?
待てセイバー、こっちはまだ息が。
問題はありません。そのようなものは戦いの最中に整えるものです。
Yeah, that's also fair. People aren't gonna wait for you to catch your breath in battle. Saber disappears from my view. The instant I realize this is bad and block my face, Saber's Shinai hits me right on my head. Damn, knocked his ass out? And so the training this morning was severe. I wasn't worried about Tosaka watching after I got knocked out once, as I devoted myself to blocking Saber's blows. It was lunchtime before I knew it.
けどあれよね。セイバーって本当に冷静よね。
Isn't she lovely?
3時間もシロと試合してて眉一つ動かさないんだから。普段も無口だけど戦闘時はさらに磨きがかかるっていうか。何？もう無機質みたいな感じ？
She's so focused, hyper focused. Tosaka's in a good mood, I think because she saw me getting beat around a lot. The two are in the living room resting. As for me, I'm preparing lunch by myself as a punishment for not being serious this morning. Jeez. I want to cut corners and finish quickly by making something like white noodles.
無機質ですか。そうですね。そう意識したことはありませんが、剣を握っているときは 感情を止めているのかもしれません。
That makes sense.
それは試合といえども変わりはないのでしょう。
That makes sense though, so you don't make like emotional decisions that cost you, you know, in battle. So that does, there's a logic to that.
何？それって女の身で剣を持つための心構えってやつ？体格で劣っているから心だけは負けないようにって。
Damn.
それは違います、リン。冷静であるのは戦う時の心構えですが、それは男も女も変わりのないことでしょう。リンとて戦闘時には情を捨てるはずです。あなたはそれができる人ですから。
Yeah.
言ってくれるじゃない。まあそりゃ事実だけどさ。
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be drooling over Saber when she's about to take your head off. That did happen, by the way. Let's not forget.
けどセイバーのは私とは違うわよ、絶対。私は捨ててるのは甘さだけだもの。
Wow.
あなたほど達観はできないわ。
Oh, Rid's the best.
そのようですね。だからあなたは華やかなのでしょう。
What the
戦いの中でも女性のしなやかさを保っていられる。
何よ、嫌味？華やかさで言ったらあなたにはかなわないわ。シローがあっちにいるから白状するけどね。私初めてあなたを見た瞬間にすっごい美人だなって見とれたんだから。
There's still a path to the Yuri ending. No, I can hear you, Tosaka.
それはリンの思い違いでしょう。好みが華やかに見えたのなら、それは私ではなくセイバーというクラスが華やかなだけではないでしょう。
Bro, these two are just simping for each other now, and I'm here for it.
そんなんじゃないってば。純粋にね、同じ女として負けたって思ったんだもの。
Damn.
そうでもなければあそこまでショックは受けなかったわよ。
Damn.
ですからそれが間違いです。私は一度も自身を女性だと思ったことはないし、
Interesting.
一度も女性として扱われたことはありません。
That almost makes me wonder if could she have possibly been pretending to be a man throughout most of her life? That doesn't really help me though with who she could be, unless we'd be willing to gender bend historical figures. Then we get the reverse problem. There's too many people she could be.
その私が華やかであるはずがない。
Saber's comment stopped the conversation. As I use the kitchen knife, I feel irritated by Saber's comment.
前から思ってたけど、自分のことを何だと思ってんだろうな。
A warrior, a knight, a servant. I take a big swing at the chicken meat. For some reason, I'm getting annoyed.
私は自分を女性だと思ったことはありません。
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, Shirou sees her, absolutely sees her as such, and so does, even Rin does.
まあ、俺には関係のない話だけど。
It honestly is none of your business, but it's gonna find a way to be your business. I strike hard at the cutting board with my knife, but doing so doesn't make me feel even one bit better.
今日の課題はそれね。
Alright.
昨日より数は増やしたし、そっちの体も落ち着いてるみたいだから、今度こそ成功するでしょ。
I mean, it's worth a shot. I don't know how she brought them here, but Tosaka brings out about 40 lamps.
私はちょっと外に出てるわ。しばらく経ったら戻ってくるから、それまでに終わらせておきなさい。
Damn, okay. Saying goodbye, Tosaka leaves the room. Well, yesterday night was bad, so I should at least succeed at 1 or 2 tonight. Let's see how it goes.
とりあえず半分済んだか。
It took me 1 hour to try strengthening on about 20 lamps. Half of them broke, and the other half showed no change. But out of the ones that didn't break, 5 of them had magical energy successfully channeled into them. All I have to do now is to challenge the 20 that are left, but...
待てよ。5つもあればテストとしては十分なんじゃないか。
Seems like all the lamps are antiques. I feel bad about breaking any more of them. Yeah, I should... Ooh. Ooh, tough call, tough call. Let's go and get Tosaka. Let's go and get Tosaka. I shouldn't break any more lamps. Well, I don't think that's much of an excuse for someone that already broke 40 lamps. Oh my god, is she in the bathroom?
おい、トサカ。
No way. There's no reply even when I call. No way. That's weird. Maybe she's not in the house. The only other place Tosaka could be is... Oh no. Oh, okay. We're safe. Oh, the shed?
土蔵の中に誰かいる。
Oh. Seems Saber and Tosaka are inside talking.
おい、トサ。
As I raise my hand to call out to her, I feel a chill run through me. I think it was a wave of Tosaka's magical energy filled with enmity that came flowing out from the shed. The voice that was calling out to her stops. Seems Tosaka is so irritated that I could feel it from way over here. Their conversation can be heard. Without realizing it, I'm eavesdropping on them.
何者よ、あいつ。
Tosaka murmurs in a tone that could be angry or horrified. Saber is standing silently behind her.
信じられない。セイバー、あなたこのことに気がついてたわね。
Are we talking about Shirou right now?
いいえ、私には分からなかった。私は騎士であって魔術師ではない。ここには違和感があっただけで、リンほど状況を把握しているわけではありません。
Interesting.
そう。なら教えてあげる。あいつは魔術師なんかじゃないわ。
Huh.
リン、それはどういう意味でしょうか。
言葉通りの意味よ。
What does that mean, though?
魔術っていうのはね、
Yep.
結局は等価交換なの。どんな神秘だってよそにあるものをここに持ってきて使っているだけ。
Sure, just like alchemy, of course, and FMA.
けどこれは違う。あいつはどこにもないものをここに持ってきてしまっている。
Are you saying
こ
that...
こにはあってはならないものを形にしている。
So it's like sorcery, then, in a sense.
それは現実を侵食する想念に他ならない。
Huh.
あいつの魔術はきっとある魔術が劣化しただけのものなんだわ。
Of that one magic? I don't understand what Tosaka is talking about. This is something that I should not be listening to. Oh, that was really interesting. I get away from the shed. I'll be lying to Tosaka, but I should return to the room and pretend I was waiting for her return. Oh, that was interesting. That was a very interesting thing. It's 2 o'clock. There's no sign of Tosaka returning, and I diligently finish the task assigned to me.
あれ、電話だ。
The phone is ringing far away.
今か。トサカは、って、うちの電話なんだから出るわけにはいかないよな。
I don't think it's important, but I can't just ignore it. I get up and head to the living room to pick up the phone. I don't think there's been a phone call the entire game. This is a first. There's no one in the living room. Saber and Tosaka must be somewhere else, like in the yard.
はい、エミヤですが。
よう、エミヤ。
Ah,
今日も
Shinji.
休んでいるようだけど、体の調子が悪いのかい？
Mm-hmm. As soon as I pick up, I hear Shinji's voice mixed with hidden laughter.
シンジか。なんか用か。話すことなんてお互いないと思うが。
なんだよ、釣れないな。こっちはエミヤに一つ教えてやろうと思って電話をしたのに。
Okay.
俺に教える？
Is there a chance? Has one of the potatoes been defeated? Maybe.
ああ、どうしても話しておきたいことがあったんだけど。
Okay.
お前、学校に来ないじゃないか。
Dude, you're sounding so creepy right now.
これ以上長引くのもなんだし、もう我慢できないから連絡を入れたんだ。それで、そっちに遠坂はいるのか？
Shinji's tone is strange. Yeah, it sounds like he's panting almost. I can't tell much from just his voice, but he sounds like he's really excited or pressured. It's really funny because, yeah, it's a very familiar voice to me, Mr. Mato. I can hear students in the background, so he must still be at school. It's past 2. It must be break time right after the 5th period.
おい、聞いてるんだよ、エミヤ。遠坂はそこにいるの？いないの？今はいない。少し席を外している。そうか。ちょうどいい。2人だけで話がしたかったんだ。いいこと教えてやるからさ。
Oh boy.
今から学校に来いよ、エミヤ。もちろん。
So,
遠坂には内緒でね。
were you in fact the person that was fucking up the school, and it wasn't the potential other master? I don't know how to answer. Shinji's acting strange, and anyway, we're already talking. There's no need to go to school, and going there without telling Tosaka would mean betraying her.
いや、悪いが学校には行けない。用があるなら来週まで待てよ。休み明けには登校するから。はあ？何勝手なこと言ってんだよ、お前。
Bro, you're panting like you just had sex. What the fuck?
それじゃ遅いんだよ。我慢できないって言ったじゃないか、今。
Shinji screams at me. He must be excited as I could hear his heavy breathing even over the phone.
少しは考えてるじゃないか。そうだよね。さすがに今更一人でやってくるわけがないか。どう見ても怪しいもんな、この電話。エミヤでもやばいって感じたわけだ。
Yeah, that's fair. Completely changing, he laughs.
ちょっと待て。落ち着け。お前変だぞ、シンジ。な。嘘をつくなよ、エミヤ。遠坂のことだ。お前に全部話したんだろ。
What the fuck?
家を隠さなくて。そうだよね。エミヤはセイバーのマスターだもの。僕よりずっと一発な人殺しってわけだ。
Jesus Christ! Shinji sounds cheerful. That's not how I would describe that. I've known him for 5 years now, but I've never seen him this high. You're not even seeing him, but okay.
シンジ、お前。いいから、学校で待ってるよ。急げよ、エミヤ。今からなら6次元目には間に合う。ちょうど藤村の授業だし、遅刻しても問題ないだろう。
Bro, what the fuck is happening?
いや、いくら藤根でも遅刻したら怒るぞ。それに6次元目だけ出るなんて欠席するより文句を言われそうだな。そんなのは自業自得じゃないか。ああ、それと遠坂にバラしたら本当に絶交するからな。今まで桜のことは目をつむってやったんだ。最後ぐらいは友人として義理を果たしてもいいだろう。
Damn. The conversation ends there. The phone is repeating a boring beeping sound.
なんだあいつ。
I am terrified. What should I do? I haven't been able to find Tosaka in the house. If I'm going to school, I can't take Saber. Still, I'm worried what Shinji will do if I refuse his invitation. He seems distraught after being refused by Tosaka last night, and he might hit Sakura again if I leave him be. Sounds like he's doing worse than that. What the hell?
そうだな。まだ明るいし問題ないだろう。
I don't know. Shinji seems like the type that might do something brazy here. If that's decided, I should hurry. I'll make it for 6th period if I run. Oh god, this is not gonna go well. There's no one at the school gates. As it's class time, it looks from outside like the school is empty. There must not be any PE classes at the moment, as nobody is out in the yard either. Well, this will all change in a little while. School's over once 6th period ends. The schoolyard and the gate should be filled with students. I reach the 3rd floor. Of course, the hallway is empty as well. Class is in session and it feels a bit awkward walking to Class C like this.
丸見えってわけでもなし、さっさと教室に行くか。
Class C is down the hallway. This class by the stairs is Class H, so I'll have to walk past 5 classes to get there. The dizziness hits me suddenly. Uh-oh. And the music got dramatic. It attacks my whole body with nausea. Blood? My stomach crawls around. My senses are reversed. My vision is filled with crimson. As if blood has seeped into my eyes, everything in my vision turns red. The temperature hasn't changed, but my body is strangely hot. My feet tremble. I can't put any power into my body. I'm weakening like an hourglass, unable to stop it. It's as if I'm breathing out my insides with every breath. I'm suffocating. My throat hurts. Could it be that the oxygen has disappeared from the hallway? No, from the whole school? As if urged by my gasping lungs, I lean against the wall and open the window unconsciously. Yep, there it's the spell. My mind freezes. The scale of the situation erases even my confusion. Outside the window, around the schoolyard is a field of red. It's as if only the school is cut out, surrounded by a red world. The school building is an altar covered by a red canopy. And with that, finally, I understand that this is that kind of a thing. I move away from the window. Holding my wobbling legs firm with my will, I enter the classroom in front of me. Oh my god, the music. Oh my god. Oh my god. Inside is the result. There are no students sitting in their chairs. All the students are on the floor, and the teacher that was probably standing on the platform is lying on the ground as well. They are still breathing. Everyone is convulsing as if asking for help. There are no fatalities yet. It's just that they don't have the power to stand up, and they'll soon rot away. Seeing their miserable condition on the floor reminded you of the fire. Okay, that's why we dreamt about that. I add them to the wreckage from long ago. My nausea gets stronger, but I deal with it calmly. I observe the students on the floor. Even though it's hard to breathe, it doesn't mean they can't breathe. If they are only weakened, I can still save them if I hurry. And the instant I check the face of a student nearby, a sound goes click inside my head. It's melting. Not everyone, though. There must be individual differences, as the most weakened students are starting to have their skin melt away. Oozing. Inflamed arms like a keloid, and eyes that look like that of a dead fish. I know this. I know a scene like this. Yep. This is just hell. I know it from a long time ago. Oh, he's about to get pissed as fuck. Finally, this might have just got real in a different way for Shirou. And so, eclipsing fear, anger overtakes my body. I love this OST, by the way. I think this was the same OST that played when we got killed by Ilia, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. We've definitely heard it at some point, I believe. My left arm throbs. The command spell on my hand tells me an enemy is nearby. I run, still breathing hard. My mind has already gone insane.
Yo, エミヤ。思ったより元気そうで何よりだ。どう？気に入ったかいこの思考は。
Yep. Across the hallway, Mato Shinji is standing right in front of Class C. My arm throbs. The command spell tells me that the man standing there is the cause of this.
これはお前の仕業か、シンジ。
Unable to breathe properly, I stand there and glare at Shinji's distant figure. He must really like how I'm acting. Shinji spreads his arms exaggeratedly and laughs aloud in the red hallway.
そうだとも。お前がやってきたのが分かったんでね。すぐに結界を発動させたんだ。タイミングには苦労したんだぜ。何しろあんまり早すぎると逃げられるし、遅すぎると顔を合わせるからさ。
Damn.
僕としちゃ、エミヤが顔面蒼白になるのを見たかったわけだし、単純にことを起こすのだけは避けたかったんだ。
This guy is so fucking evil, it's insane.
そうか。話があるっていうのは嘘か。
話はこれからさ。僕とお
Wow.
前、どちらが優れているか 遠坂に思い知らせないといけないし、
Bro,
エミヤには嘘の謝罪をしないといけないからね。
Bro is literally a yandere for Tosaka. What the fuck?
ほら、エミヤには黙ってたけど、学校に結界を敷いたのは僕なんだ。
I mean, it was a 50-50 at least. Shinji laughs cheerfully. That makes me realize from the bottom of my heart.
あれ、思ったより驚かないな。なんだ、この結界は僕じゃないって言ったのに、
Wow.
エミヤは信じてくれなかったんだ。いいねいいね、お前でも人を信じないなんてことがあったわけだ。
Great voice acting by Shinji's VA. It's fucking great. His laugh drills into my skull. I'll make this clear, but I'm surprised enough. I was only prepared for the discovery that the master who constructed the boundary field was either Shinji or this other master. That's all. This is the result of the optimistic view. Back then, as soon as I figured out Shinji was a master, I should have settled this matter. So this is my mistake.
シンジ、なんでこんなものを仕掛けた？戦う気がないって言ったのも嘘だったのか？
いや、それは本当なんじゃない？僕だってこんなものを発動させる気はなかったんだ。これはあくまで交渉材料だったんだよ。
Negotiation, huh?
爆弾を仕掛けておけば、遠坂だっておいそれと僕を襲わなくなるし、万が一の切り札にもなるからね。
Sure.
そうか。だが、結界の発動にはまだ数日必要だと遠坂は言ってた。それはあいつの読み違いか。
遠坂らしい意見だ。けどさ、結界は完成していないだけで、形はとっくにできているんだぜ。単純に発動させる分には支障はないんだ。
Fair enough.
ま、おかげで効果は薄いけどね。この分じゃ一人殺すのにあと数分はかかるんじゃないかな。
Interesting.
止めろ。
The nausea's already gone away. I say so, staring directly at Shinji.
止めろ？何をだい？まさかこの結界を止めろだなんて言ってるんじゃないだろうな。一度起こしたものを止めるなんて、そんなもったいないことできないな、僕は。
止めろ。お前、自分が何をしているか分かってるのか？
Yeah, killing everyone in the school. That's what I'm doing.
イラつくな。お前、何僕に命令してるわけ？だいたいさ、これは僕の力じゃないか。止めるかどうかを決められるのは僕だけだし、止めてほしかったら土下座くらいするのが筋ってもんじゃないの？
Damn.
まったく、藤村といいお前といい、自分の立場が分かってないな。
おい。
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you bringing up Fujimura here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
ああ、藤村ね。この結界ができてからさ、あいつ結構動けたんだよ。
Wow.
でさ、倒れずにいた僕のところまでやってきて、救急車を呼んでとか言ってきたんだ。すごいよね。
Oh no.
教育者の鏡ってやつ？
She's a pretty good teacher, yeah. I mean, like, not probably in the actual teaching sense, but she would be the type to say that.
けど、そんなもの呼ぶわけにはいかないし、呼ぶ気もないじゃない？
Damn! What the?
それでもしがみついてくるもんだからうざくなってさ、蹴り飛ばしてやったらピクリとも動かねえでやんの。
As if you could have pissed off Shirou more.
あの分じゃ真っ先に死んだんじゃねえの？あいつ。
Oh god. Yeah. I've switched over completely. Did you just flip 2 switches? Sasaka said something about pushing a switch in my head, but it's not like that. Clang. A hammer strikes in my head and the inside of my body completely changed. Are we about to just outright murder Shinji? That'd be insane.
最後は結界を止めろ、シンジ。
Oh shit.
わからないやつだね。お前に頼まれれば頼まれるほど 止めたくなんてなくなる。そんなに気に食わないんなら力ずくでやってみろよ、エミヤ。
Ryder has to be with Shinji, though.
そうか。なら話は簡単だ。
Holy shit, that the fucking Shirou Seiyu just like that tone shift is fantastic. So basically, I need to stop him before I can stop this boundary field. My body leaps. My body is burning like a fire. There's less than 20 meters between me and Shinji. For me right now, that will only take an instant. My body is full of energy vastly higher than when I have a magic circuit inserted in me.
本当にバカだね、お前。
The shadow wiggles. The shadow settled in the corner of the hallway starts to take form and move. A sharp edge made of black, like a guillotine to cut anything that approaches Shinji. I don't know what kind of magic it is. There are 3 shadows. With that number... Oh, God. Oh, this is a death choice. See, and I can't block it myself. Can't block them myself. No, I can manage to avoid them. But if I am to dodge and attack Shinji, I don't know if my body will move well enough to do so. The 3 sharp edges approach me. I stop in my tracks and concentrate on avoiding the attack while watching Shinji. Taking a step to the left, I dodge the edge that jumps to stab my stomach. I turn my upper body to avoid the second one that tries to assault my chest from the left side, and avoid the third attack that reaches for my forehead by taking a step forward.
問題ない。ちゃんと見えてる。
Such attacks are like dodgeball compared to Saber's attacks.
この生意気なんだよ、お前。
He fires 3 shadows once again. I don't even need to keep watch this time. I know its range and speed now from the first attack. I can avoid them with no trouble. I pass through the opening between the 3 shadows. There's nothing dangerous about them. I feel no threat in the shadows. Saber has taught me that if it doesn't make me sense death, I should not hesitate.
Shinji!
I close in on him. There's no shadows to protect him. A few more steps. If I close 3 more meters, I can. Here comes Ryder.
やめろ。来るな。
Shinji runs away. The instant I reach out to his back, I feel a chill run through my whole body and I quickly withdraw my extended arm. Yep. Something cuts through the air. A sharp black edge cuts through the space I was in a moment ago. I stop. Oh man, his instincts are fantastic though. I don't know where it came from, but in front of me, yep, is a woman in black who makes even the red seem faint. Yep, there she is. Okay. What an interesting theme. Is this Ryder's theme? Alright, here we go. My mind stops in fear. I'll be killed. I don't want to think about it, but an image of my head being ripped off pops into my head. This is a sense of death that the previous shadows cannot even compare to.
いいぞ、ライダー。遠慮するな。そいつはお前の好きにしていい。
Ryder's figure becomes vague. I can't match her. I retreat instantly. Now is not a good time. I have to regroup and make Shinji stop the boundary field after that. I desperately retreat, not knowing what's going on. Okay, he got cut open pretty bad. My vision turns white from fear. I don't even know what I'm scared of. But I raise my hand, still not knowing what's going on, and block my neck. Okay. A sharp object is thrust into my arm. The dull sound that scrapes my bone tells me I will be killed next. I run. I don't even have time to turn my back. I cover only my vitals with my hands and retreat desperately. She keeps getting him. I still think I've made the right choices, though. The sound of cutting echoes through the hallway. With an annoying sound, the sharp object cuts my body apart. My vision is blocked by the spray of blood coming out of my body. Beyond it, Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. We get to see her weapon. She's got like weird chain spike things. Is Ryder coming at me at a speed I can't even see. We're not dead yet. Every time I get cut, a voice that doesn't seem like my own escapes my mouth. But I still continue desperately to retreat, saving my life from numerous fatal blows. I don't know what I'm doing. My arm is blocking Ryder's dagger. My clothes are ripped apart and my flesh is as well. But it must still be working as a shield as it desperately blocks the blows coming at my neck, forehead, and heart. Force of will is not there. My body reacts to Ryder's blow purely from not wanting to die. I'm already out of breath. I'm only running because I'm being hurried by the presence of death in front of me. I will just run out of strength, get caught, and die. That's why she told me. She told me not to fight against servants and that I would be no match for them. Even though I listened to her, what am I doing now? I have to catch Shinji quickly and have him remove the boundary field, so what am I doing?
何してるんだライダー。もういいだろう。さっさと切り殺しちゃえよ。どうせ何もできないんだからさ、そいつは。
Dude, I love how Shinji is like so violent. He's also such a pussy. Like, Shinji is great. He's such a villain. Shinji's voice is filled with triumph. Nodding, Ryder swings her dagger in a large arc. A blow directed at my head. I cannot dodge it. All I can do is to stop it hitting a fatal point. The dagger stabs me in my shoulder right below my collarbone. A loud metallic sound and the cluck of a tongue. What is this? The end of Ryder's dagger is breaking apart.
驚いた。私の刃物では殺せない。
Oh, that voice is so hot. Ryder stops. In the instant that I consider how to make use of that opening.
なら、落ちて死になさい。
Alright. I feel an impact like being hit with a sledgehammer and I'm knocked out the window. I only took a roundhouse kick to the stomach, but that blows my body away and I'm thrown out of the window. It's the 3rd floor. I should die from loss of blood even without anything, so falling from this height should finish me off. No, I should have died the moment I received the blow that flung me a few dozen meters. Yeah, he just keeps surviving. I reach out. Maybe I'm not falling yet, or it's just an illusion. My body is still in the air. Either time is slowed down so much for him, or he could fly. I reach out my arm as if to cling on to something. The sky is red. The school building is throbbing as if it's the stomach of a living thing. Oh, that's sick. Am I going to die overlooking something like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Like this? Am I going to die selfishly, unable to save anybody? I grit my teeth in vain. I cannot beat her. I cannot even be a match. I knew that, but I made a mistake. I don't care about the pain in my body. I'm just going insane from the anger. This is the result of saying I can handle things myself and saying I won't let Saber fight. And this is what needed to happen. Now he needs to survive this. I was the stupid one. I can't save anyone by myself. If I really wanted to end this war, there was just one thing to do from the beginning. Oops. Yeah, because you can be an ally of justice all you want, but it's not that simple. He said it. If I am to not fight anybody, not kill anybody, or not let anyone kill, that if I realized I was wrong, I should decide what to correct and what to punish. And so, on my arm, reaching out as if to grab the heavens, is the command spell waiting for my order. Yes, he does have his command spells. If I can get Saber to help me is too vague. Summon Saber, I think, is absolutely. I mean, if you don't use it, you're gonna die. It's Summon Saber. I murmur as if praying. I don't care about my life, but only to stop the cause of this.
Koi! Saber!
God, that voice acting. With all my might, I call for my sword. Yes. A command spell disappears, and at the same moment, a winding occurs in space. Yo! Yo! It must have been sorcery, because Saber in her silver armor shoots forth from it as if breaking through the ripple in space. I fall to the ground on my back. My breath stops. My organs will explode from the impact. A few of my ribs must have broken, or at least cracked. But still, my body did not break apart, and my bloody arms are still attached.
Shirou!
Saber runs towards me. Forcing my numb arms and legs, I manage to stand up to show her I'm alright.
説明している暇はない。状況はわかるな、セイバー。
待ってください、シロ。それはわかりますが、その前にあなたの体を。
ライダーを頼む。あいつはお前でしか倒せない。
Hell yeah.
いけません。シロの治療が先です。このままではあなたが死ぬ。
Oh, she looks so good. It's been a while since we've seen her with the armor.
それは違う。先にやるべきことがあるだろう。
I mean, 'cause the last time we saw it was when we were fighting, the boy, Kojiro. Forget about me, as we have to beat Shinji and Ryder as quickly as possible. Nothing takes priority over that.
ですが、それでは。
Saber is stubbornly worried about my body. I would be lying if I said I wasn't happy about it, but we don't have time to argue. If Saber doesn't want to, I'll just have to use my second command spell. My determination must have got through to her. Saber accepts my decision.
わかりました。マスター、指示を。
ライダーを倒せ。俺はシンジを叩く。
Yep. Yep, that's all she needed to say. All you needed to say, man. There's no hesitation in Saber now. Yeah, I feel confident that he can get Shinji. Shinji is such a bitch. She nods silently and runs to the school building like the wind. Oh, this is gonna be sick. I run up the stairs. Ryder and Shinji are on the 3rd floor. I can tell from the command spell's reaction that Shinji is still on the 3rd floor. Yep. The instant I get to the 3rd floor, sparks fly out.
ライダーか。
I couldn't see it, but Saber must have seen Ryder attacking from above and deflected her attack.
シロ、ライダーはここで倒します。あなたはライダーのマスターを。
Yep. She doesn't need to tell me. Saber won't be beaten by Ryder. That's something I'm sure of fighting Ryder and knowing even a little about her power. So the one thing we're concerned about here with Ryder, the true name and the noble phantasm is supposedly A+. So that's what's concerning about Ryder. Saber's power vastly exceeds that of Ryder.
任せた。だが深追いはするな。シンジを止めればそれで終わる。
I pass Saber and run. Ryder's dagger instantly comes to kill me, and Saber attacks to deflect it along with Ryder. I run through the hallway. In front of me is Shinji, completely flustered.
さすがに手ぶらじゃ不利か。
A long object that could serve as a weapon, like the mop in this locker.
トレーソン。
Yep, trace on. I pass my magical energy through it as I run. Perhaps I don't have any other thoughts, or I don't have enough energy to do anything else. But I strengthen the plastic mop as naturally as breathing. The shadows move. Even though I'm hurt so badly, I don't feel any sluggishness in my body. And on top of that, I have a weapon now. So, I don't even need to dodge them now. I smack away all the shadows attacking me using the mop. The mop breaks, but that's to be expected from a weapon so hurriedly constructed. And besides, there's no need for anything like that when I'm this close.
Shinji!
He's such a bitch. I punch him straight on. My slashed arm hurts so much that it almost knocks me unconscious. I punch Shinji in the stomach and drive him against the wall. Shinji reaches out to fling my arms off. I kick his arms away without hesitation. Even I can't control myself. I take the arm that I kicked and ram it against the wall and break it. Oh my god, this voice acting's hilarious. I can't hear Shinji's scream too clearly. Crap. I'll faint if I let my guard down. I have to hurry while my body can still move. I grab Shinji's hair and push him up against the wall.
悲鳴は後だ。今すぐ結界を止めろ、シンジ。ふざけるな。誰がお前なんかの。
I take my other arm and grab his throat. Holy shit. Drips. The blood soaked into my clothes stained Shinji's body.
なら、結界の前にお前の息の根を止めるだけだ。どっちでもいいぞ、俺は。
Holy
早
fuck.
く決めろ。
It's wild seeing Shirou like this. I put power into the hand grabbing his throat. It must be because of the magical energy flowing through my body. I feel like I'd be able to break this neck.
デタラメだ。お前にそんなことできるもんか。それに僕はまだ誰も殺してないぞ。ただみんなから少しだけ命を分けてもらっただけ。
Bro's about to like squeeze.
わかった。じゃあな、シンジ。
I tighten my grip. There's no hesitation, just a little sympathy. It's because Shinji wasn't taught the basic rules of magi, that there's no problem with killing other magi.
待ってくれ、分かった。僕の負けだ、エミヤ。結界はすぐに止めるから。
I loosen my grip on his throat.
くそ、バカ力出しやがって。おいライダー、ブラッドホードを止めろ。マスターの命が危ないんだぞ。
There's no response from Ryder. Dude, did Saber like take her head off? But Saber takes a step back from Ryder with those words. Ryder lowers her dagger and moves her lips slightly. There it is.
これでいいんだろう。この結界は特殊らしくてね。一度貼った場所にはそう簡単に貼り直せないらしい。
Very cool though, Blood Fort.
もうここに結界を貼ることはないんだから、その手を離せよ。
The kind of the scary thing is that you still will do it though.
そうはいくか。勝った以上はこっちの言い分に従ってもらう。シンジ、レイジを捨てろ。
Holy shit.
二度と争うこともない。
Bro. Shirou actually being smart and like badass and like this is like it's a very believable turn because he basically had the aha moment that like I don't want to fight, but if you try to pull some shit, I will kill your ass. And like it's believable. It's like it doesn't feel out of nowhere, this shift in character. It was built up really well. And this would be a thing that, like, I would be very curious in, like, a anime context, for example, because we're probably, like, not even that many episodes into the original Fate Stay Night adaptation. And I would be curious if it came off, now to be fair, I know that that adaptation is considered to be bad. But, I'm curious how it would come off in an anime context, because we had so much meticulous build up to this big character shift. Like, this is like the biggest episode of the Let's Play in my opinion, because this is like an actual big moment in the series.
ふざけるな。そんな真似ができるもんか。レイジがなくなったらライダーを従えられない。そうなったら僕は
マスターでなくなるんだろう。なら信徒の教会に行けばいい。戦いから降りたマスターを保護してくれるそうだからな。
Yep.
それとも何か？身を守るために結界を張ったっていうのは嘘か？
Got him, coach.
別にそんなこと言ってないだろう。僕はただマスターになってサーバントを従えていれば。
I love that Shirou is not giving him leeway at all, though. He doesn't deserve it. He literally almost just killed, like, hundreds of people? I mean, who knows? It could have even been close to 1,000. I don't know how many people are in this school, but hundreds of people? He thought he'd be able to be a magus? But what would be the point even if he became one?
ここまでだシンジ。レイジを捨てないのなら俺が剥ぎ取る。
剥ぎ取る
Shinji questions like it's a real mystery. He's not faking it. It seems he really doesn't understand what I'm saying.
いや、だから。
シロ、離れて。
Saber's voice. Maybe it's the result of training at the dojo, but my body reacts to Saber's voice before my brain. I let go of Shinji and jump back. Dude, did Ryder just kill Shinji? And at the same time, Ryder's dagger is swung through the space I used to occupy.
ライダー
下がりなさい、マスター。この場から離脱します。
シロ、下がって。ライダーは結果維持に使っていた魔力を全て解放するつもりです。
魔力を解放する
Okay. It looks like Shinji's gonna narrowly get out of this. Looking at Ryder, she certainly seems strange. Like the way she appeared here instantly when she was confronting Saber, and the chill she's releasing. Her pressure is much stronger now.
ライダー何考えてんだお前。エミヤのサーバントにさえ勝てないくせに勝手なことしてんじゃない。
はい。確かに私ではセイバーに及びません。ですがご安心を。我が宝具は他のサーバントを凌駕しています。
Oh God.
たとえ相手が何者であろうと、我が失踪を妨げることは。
Oh Lord, yeah, it's A+. We know that. Ryder raises her dagger. Everyone here lets out a voice of surprise. For some reason, Ryder takes her dagger to her neck and... Oh, Jesus. Slashes it in one breath. Yeah, that's pretty badass. I mean, horrifying, but badass. Fresh blood splatters around. Blood gushes out from the neck of the black-garbed Ryder.
何を
Even her master, Shinji, is surprised at her actions. Even if servants are beyond human, that wound is fatal. Ryder will lose large amounts of blood and will just disappear. But that's just a needless worry for people who know nothing. About to become like Omega Massacre? What in the world? The splattered blood stops in the air and slowly forms a circle. It's a magic circle drawn in blood. A pattern I've never seen before. Yeah, it's really cool looking. A creature-like figure that looks creepy. A big lump of magical energy created by Ryder. The boundary field Ryder was supporting until now seems small compared to this. A huge amount of magical energy must be leaking. My body is pushed back as if blown by a strong wind.
シロ、離れて。ライダーは宝具を使う気です。そこにいては巻き込まれる。
Yep. Saying so, Saber pulls my body away by force. Protecting me, Saber confronts Ryder's magic circle. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
逃げるつもりか、ライダー。自身のマスターをも巻き込むというのなら、ここで引導を渡すだけだ。そのような宝具を使わせはしない。
まさかマスターを守るのがサーバントの役割でしょ。私はマスターをついて逃げるだけよ。
God, that voice.
それが気に食わないのなら追ってきなさい、セイバー。もっともこれを見た後でもあなたに戦う気迫が残っていればの話ですが。
Oh God, oh God. I hear a throbbing. With a sound like flesh wrenching open, Ryder's hair whirls up and... That was an eyeball.
シロ、かがんで。
Dragged by Saber, I fall to the ground. A loud sound and a flash. I close my eyes at the raging wind. But even with my eyes closed, I'm forced to feel it. Something white passes by. I feel like something is blazing through the hallway with great speed, like a giant arrow of light. Sounds a little more like Archer than Ryder, but what in the world? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Well, whatever that was, it was pretty devastating, all right. When I raise my head, the scene in front of me is the remains of cruel destruction. Shinji and Ryder have disappeared. The light just now wasn't aimed at us, but was probably just to escape from here. My wounds hurt. The firing hammer that was pulled inside me is released. The heat flowing through me quickly fades away.
Shirou.
I can't hear Saber's questions anymore. In that manner, my consciousness falls into white darkness. Back to the fire. I'm having that dream. Maybe this is the image of death for me. The closer I get to death, the more the scene that I don't want to see revives in my head. A mountain of corpses, people crumbling away. A time when everyone wished for help, yet none received any, except you, I suppose. That was painful. It was so painful that even living was painful. And I even thought I would be at ease if I just disappeared. With faint consciousness, I reached out for no reason. I didn't reach out seeking help. I just thought that the sky was a long way away. In my last moments, that's what I thought. And then my mind faded away and the raised hand fell to the ground. No, it should have fallen to the ground. There he is. Holy shit, we're seeing him. That's the first time we've ever seen him. Unless I'm going crazy. A big hand grasped the falling hand. That person came into the fire to save anybody, and found me. I remember that face. A figure of a man with tears welling in his eyes, delighted from the bottom of his heart that he has found someone alive. It was because he looked so happy. I even thought that he was the one that was saved, not me. So, looking enviable even in my dying eyes, the man saved an unfamiliar child as if thanking something. That was the turning point. My weakness accepting death turned into the strength of a desire to live. The mind that could not think of anything was filled with joy of being saved. I moved my fingers with all my might so as not to let go of the man's hand and lost consciousness. After that, I was in a hospital when I came to, and I received a visit from the man who saved me. Yeah, we learned all about this. That was 10 years ago. Since then, Emi Shirou just chased after Kiritsugu. I could only think of becoming like him. Not because I was saved. It's just because I could not forget his face at that time, and I tried to acquire that illusion. I ran, aiming to be like that. Somewhere in my mind, I didn't want to realize. That's right. That one day, hoping about how much I would be saved if I could smile the way Kiritsugu did back then. Wow. He's gonna wake up and it's gonna be Saber's face, right? Not quite. When I open my eyes, I am in my familiar living room. The sound of the clock is awfully loud. I seem to be sleeping on the floor, and when I raise my arms, both of them are wrapped up in bandages. Yep. I push myself up. The clock says it's already past 10 p.m.
外暗いなじゃないわよこの恩知らず目が覚めたらまず言うべきことがあるんじゃない？
遠さか。なんだ、いたのか。
Yeah, a lot happened.
いたのかじゃないわよ。あんたの真横でずっと看病してやってたのに随分な態度じゃない。
Yes, thank you, Nurse Tosaka. なるほど。I've done something bad.
すまない。どうも頭が固まってる。うまく物事を考えられないんだが、とにかくありがとう、遠坂。
Yep.
まあ別に大したことじゃないからいいけど、シロもあれだけの怪我だったんだから意識が朦朧としてるのも当然だしさ。
Yeah, it was a pretty wild situation that went down.
で、痛いところはないの？とりあえず外傷は塞がってるけど中身まではわからないから。 異常があるんなら手当てしないとまずいでしょ。
Yeah.
いや、だるいだけで痛むところはない。ただ、
I feel like I'm floating in the air. I don't know how I came to be here. I can't even remember what I was doing today. Yeah. Yeah. He just remembered.
父さん、学校は俺はあの後どうなったんだ？
大丈夫。みんなのことは安心なさい。学校にはキレイがフォローに行ったから。
Yeah, gotta love the priest being clutch.
廊下の補修とか事後処理はあいつがするから考えなくていいわ。あれでも新職なんだし、これぐらいさせなきゃ罰が当たるでしょ。
That's pretty funny.
あいつが？それじゃ学校の方は
Mostly fine.
大事にはなってないわ。病院に運び込まれた生徒は多いけど、命に別状はないみたい。みんな栄養失調ってことで 2,3 日病院で休む程度だって。
Yeah, that's a massive W. And now that fear is out of the way, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
そうか。それは
What we still don't know is who the other master in the school is, though. That didn't come up at all when the boundary field got activated, which is interesting. The boundary field was stopped late, but that didn't mean I was too late. As soon as I relax, strength escapes my body. I take a deep breath and lean against the wall.
じゃあ俺の体の方も琴峰が治してくれたのか。いくら遠坂でもあれだけの傷は治せないだろう。
何言ってるのよ。それはあんたが勝手に治したの。
Oh shit.
バーサーカーの時と一緒。とりあえず傷を塞ぐだけなら超がつくほどの回復力だけど、あなたの方には覚えはないのよね。
Yeah, it's some ability he has beyond what he knew.
あるわけないだろう。俺だってわけがわからないんだ。セイバーと契約するまでは普通の体だったよ。
もしかして自分が知らないだけで外のトカゲだったとかない？
What a quote.
あのな、真剣な顔でそういう怖い冗談は言わないでくれ。俺だって気持ち悪いんだぞ。自分の体が自分の知らないものになってるようなものなんだから。
It does feel like that quote is shockingly accurate, though.
いいんじゃない？何はどうあれ、それで何度も命を流られてるんだから。
Yeah, it's hard to complain.
もう2回も助けられたことだし、トカゲになるぐらいは妥協できる交換条件だと思うけど。
I suppose so.
遠坂、重病人をいじめて楽しいのか？
He's fine.
さっきまで重病人だった人でしょ？
Yeah, it really is a different thing.
ともかくセーバーに感謝しなさいよね。理屈はわからないけど、シローの体がそうなったのはセーバーのおかげなんだし。
Yeah, we have like some weird connection where he has like Saber's healing factor or something. It's weird. That energizes my beaten up mind. The thing I have to do now, there are words I need to say to her, asking for her help and being saved by her. I get up quickly. Moving causes pain throughout my body, but I can't worry about that.
遠坂、セイバーは？
道場にいるわ。私は部屋に荷物取りに行ってくるわね。
Sounds like a plan. Tosaka heads over to the outbuilding with light steps. My joints cry out in pain. I bear it by gritting my teeth and hurry to the dojo. I arrive at the dojo. Saber is sitting Japanese style by herself, as if meditating.
シロ、目が覚めたのですか？
Yes, I am. Saber notices me coming in, stands up, and comes to me instantly.
すまない。今気がついたんだ。それでセイバー。
Yeah,
すまないではありません。あなたには言いたいことが山ほどある。私を置いて敵の誘いに乗ったこと、一人で戦おうとしたこと、自身の体を気遣おうともしなかったこと。
It's a massive W, though, because one, he's still alive, but more importantly, he finally, I think, understands the situation he's in, truly.
分かっているのですか？そのどれもが死に直結する愚行です。いや、実際あなたは死にかけていた。こうして私を追い詰めて何が楽しいのです。
For real.
いや、
何ですか？生半可な弁明では引き下がりません。 今日という今日はとことんあなたの考えを聞かせていただきますから。
The timing works out. They're gonna finally understand each other a little better, I think. Saber flares up at me. It's certainly an intense pressure, but seeing Saber being so emotional is rather pleasant. Oh, god damn it.
分かってる。ちゃんと話す。
Yeah, let's talk about it.
だから話をしよう、セイバー。体の方はこの通り大丈夫だからさ。
シロ、持ち直したのですか？
ああ、そうみたいだ。とりあえず生き延びてる。
そうですか。それはよかった。
Yes, that is very nice indeed. Where did that threatening attitude go? Oh, don't worry, it'll be back in a second. Saber takes a relieved breath and smiles softly, as if congratulating me on my safety. That really makes me realize I made her feel so uneasy that even the expressionless Saber made such a face. I wasn't relying on Saber, but still, she accepted me as the person to fight with. I was the stupid one. I didn't notice such pure trust, and I could not even give her the simple trust of letting her fight.
Saber.
I speak naturally. I can stare directly at the person I was so embarrassed to look at until now. Yeah, it's like this is that moment of acceptance where it's like they've become closer now, because he finally. It's all coming together for Shirou. This was easily the biggest episode of our Fate Let's Play, because this was the episode where Shirou, I don't want to say became a man, but it's kind of all clicking. In multiple senses. Magically, it's starting to click. As a person, he's made a real breakthrough here. Like, it's just, this is good all around.
はい。何ですか、シロ。
すまない。俺がバカだった。
I bow my head.
シロ、やめてください。先ほどのは言葉のあやです。怒っていたのは確かですが、あなたに謝ってもらう必要は。
No, there's absolutely need for him to apologize. Let him do this, Saber.
ある。パートナーとしてセイバーに謝るのは当然だ。心配させてすまなかった。セイバーといる限り、俺は二度と一人では戦わない。
シロ、それは。
あ、セイバー、お前の力を貸してくれ。
That's the perfect thing to say. Saber, please lend me your strength.
俺一人じゃ他のマスターには勝てない。俺にはお前の助けが必要だ。
それでは今までの行動が間違いだったと認めるのですね。シローはマスターとして後方支援に徹し、戦うのは私の役割だと。
No, that's wrong. I am not mistaken in that regard. I still don't want to see Saber hurt. That's why I have forbidden her from fighting. That was the only thing I had wrong. If I decided to fight with her, I should have just protected her with all my might.
いや、俺は自分が間違っていたとは思わない。セイバーが俺を守るなら、俺もセイバーを守る。セイバーだけを戦わせるなんてことはできない。
And that is a massive difference. We'll fight together versus I will fight for you. They're so different. Like this, I can get behind this logic. Saber doesn't respond. Cold air flows through the dojo. But this is one thing that I cannot give up. I raise my head, thinking I'll just need to beg her until she accepts it. And then...
その堅くなさは実にあなたらしい。
Yeah, she does kind of know you at this point.
そのセイバ
ー？全く。今さら答えるまでもないでしょう。
Yeah.
私はあなたの剣です。私以外の誰があなたの力になるのですか、シロ。
Yep. Saying that, Saber puts out her left hand. With no sensible words coming to mind, I silently shake her hand. A certain feeling of a handshake. It's a more Western version instead of the bow. A few days after we met, we finally exchange a real contract.
何握手なんてしてるの？二人とも。
What the fuck, Rin? Hey. Why do you have to show up with such timing? You're ruining our moment, bitch. What the fuck? We release our hands quickly.
なんか怪しいわね。まさか私に内緒で作戦会議をしてたとか？
Oh my god!
いえ、そういうわけではないのです。マスターの体が健康かどうか脈を測っていただけですので。
This combination of faces is goated. You got Saber all flushed and embarrassed, and you got Rin with her smug look like, I saw that groping. Yeah, hand holding. She witnessed you guys hand holding. I mean, at this point, we're already getting age restricted. So Saber is offering a really suspicious lie. No, before that, why is Saber panicking too?
へえ、変わった脈の取り方をするのね。
Osaka looks at Saber curiously. Perhaps because she's not accustomed to lying, Saber starts to act even more suspiciously. I have to help her or we might end up in an even worse situation.
何の用だよ、父さん。部屋まで荷物を取りに行くとか言ってなかったか、さっき。
Well, she probably already did that.
それそれ。はい、セーバー、これ。
ありがとう。リンには迷惑をかける。
Tosaka gives Saber a bag. Saber takes it with a happy expression. Clothes?
それが最後だから気をつけなさいよね。いくら強制召喚だからって力ずくで武装したら服なんて消し飛ぶんだから。
Alright.
申し訳ありません。突然のことだったので、そこまで考えが回らなかったのです。
まあね、単純なデザインだし、制服みたいなものだし。
True.
綺麗なやつ、地味な服ばっかり私に押し付けるんだもの。まあ、私には似合わない服だからいいけどさ。なんだってその服にこだわるのよ、セイバ
ー。ええ、シローが似合うと言いましたから。
Aww. Okay. I don't understand the situation too well, but it seems that's the third set of clothes for Saber. We don't have any women's clothes here, so that means Saber is borrowing clothes from Tosaka. But, I'd prefer it if you two did your girl talk elsewhere. I'm a guy, too. We were having a serious conversation, but if you talk about this sort of thing, I can't help but feel let down. Wow. It's all good. Nothing much happens after that, and Saber and Tosaka force me to sleep, as they should. Even though I regained consciousness... Okay, maybe this is just the we're about to go to sleep music now. But I really doubt we're going to see Archer here. Even though I regained consciousness, my body is still badly injured. My arms were cut up by riders so badly that I would normally have had to cut them off at my elbows, and my body is filled with cracks and strains from falling from the third floor. I guess they share the opinion that I should sleep and rest for now, even though there are lots of things to think about. But I have to settle things as quickly as possible with Shinji. Shinji activated that boundary field without hesitation. Even I know how dangerous it is to let such a master roam freely. Bro's about to go sleep. Emptiness like dizziness. Only my mind is back to normal. As soon as I lay down, my body demands sleep as it's still not fully healed. Perhaps you will. I can't rest like this. Even if my body isn't fully healed, I have to go and find Shinji. Wow. What a fucking day. Oh, status and weapon screen updated. Interesting, next chapter's called Skyscraper. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright, so it's writer stuff. Still don't know who she is, but her noble phantasm. Blood Fort Andromeda. Others sealing blood temple. A barrier of blood. It melts the people within it. The melted people become red blood and are absorbed by the user of the barrier. Its primary use is to absorb magic ill energy. Rank B, anti-army noble phantasm, range 10 to 40, maximum target 500 people. Interesting. So it's obviously a big boy, big girl, magical noble phantasm. Interesting. And that was her using the energy from her noble phantasm. Okay. And then weapon is also here. Unidentified dagger. A giant nail that Ryder uses. Its origin is unknown, but we think that is a weapon that reflects her inner character. Yeah, it's very kinky. Everything that she's got going on is very kinky. Yep. Very cool. Did I already save? No, I didn't. Okay. This is my save then. And then we're going to go to the... yeah, the title screen, because that is the end of... I'm actually forgetting which episode this is of Fate's Stay Night, but that actually worked out pretty well. That was like a decently long episode, but it wasn't like that long. It didn't go on like crazily long. It's probably going to be... I'd have to check, but I think it's going to be around a 3-hour episode, and we got... we did 2 days, which is awesome. I'm really happy that we got through 2 days of Fate. And we had some real action. So you guys got some actual action here. We had an actual Shinji and Ryder versus Saber and Shirou situation with, we used our first command spell, so we have 2 more. That's big. We nearly killed Shinji, and we also got to experience, to some degree, Ryder's Noble Phantasm, which I guess is the Blood Fort Andromeda, and then she can use it to do like a super unleash that magic in a sense. So it seems like the Blood Fort is her actual Noble Phantasm, but it can equate into a like crazy attack. So that's pretty cool. Definitely very interesting, very powerful, I could see, but also requires a lot of setup. It seems like Ryder is one of the weaker servants in this Holy Grail War, because her Noble Phantasm requires a lot of setup, and she's kind of a mid-range fighter, it seems like. Not bad, but again, compared to us who have Saber, we're looking pretty nice there. But yeah, no, that was a really, really fun episode of Fate's Stay Night. I feel like that was the most important episode of Fate's Stay Night, because it really feels like a major shift in Shirou's character. We got progression on his magical capabilities. We learned that he's apparently not a magus at all, that there's something weirder at play here with Shirou. So a lot of really interesting stuff, and I'm curious if it could potentially have any correlation to the wish from the last Holy Grail War. We still don't really know much of what actually happened there, and I assume it's going to be pretty vague the entire game. And we probably won't find out the specifics until we actually reactivate Zero ages from now. But regardless, really cool stuff. We got an actual glimpse of Kiritsugu, which was awesome. And yeah, I mean, Shinji made his move, and we nearly killed him, and it was crazy. We nearly died. Like I said, we used a command spell to summon Saber. I think I basically made all the right choices, which I am trying to do moving forward. I'm trying to make the best choices, so to speak, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job so far, but I imagine it will only get harder later on in the game. But just awesome stuff. It's so cool to see Shirou and Saber's relationship further develop, and I think the 2 conversations that Shirou has had with Archer have really helped, in addition to the actual experience he had, you know, the stuff with Shinji that happened in today's episode. I think just the fact that Archer has had these really, really direct but really good conversations with Shirou that I think are helping his character develop, and he's growing into more of the person that he needs to be if A, he wants to survive, and B, he wants any chance to actually maybe even win this Holy Grail War as well. But more importantly, if he wants to survive, which is what matters the most. So, really good stuff all around. I'm really, really enjoying this game. You guys know I've had a blast with it. And next week, we're going to have 2 episodes next week. So the next episode will be in a few days on Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if it'll be Monday or Tuesday, but it'll either be Monday or Tuesday. And then the following episode obviously that's the bonus episode. So the next episode will be the bonus episode of sorts, and then again from there on we're just back to the every Friday Fate, get back on track with Fate, as you love to see. But I'm having a blast with this game. It's been a lot of fun. It feels like we are making progress. We had an actual, like, real fight of sorts, even though it didn't leave with anyone being defeated, as Shinji is still in the fight. He's still in the Holy Grail War. He's still got Rider and his command spells. But we definitely nearly beat him, and something tells me that the next time we fight Shinji, it will be the do or die fight that goes down to, you know, his defeat in one form or another. Because I imagine we will have a rematch with Shinji at some point, and that should be really interesting. But absolutely love this episode. Awesome stuff. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited. And it's interesting, but I'm very curious to see where this goes. And yeah, really fun stuff all around. I'm really enjoying Fate Stay Night. It's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute blast. And I hope that you guys continue to watch and continue to enjoy the Let's Play and all that fun stuff. I apologize for this coming a week late, but like I said, we will have another episode in a couple days that will be essentially the makeup episode for missing last Friday. So yeah, we will be on track. We'll be all on track going into November. We will be perfectly on track with our Fate Let's Play, which is what's going on. So anyways, that's all I got to say for today's video. If you want to support my channel, my Patreon's down below in the description, as is my Discord server. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those of you who have not decided, without any further ado, it is time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark, signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.